Well, good afternoon. Very good morning to Australia, because I think it's really early there. And hello, everybody. So we got another Building with Buds happening. Tanner's a staple, so you've seen him before. And this is Thetoadborg, or as we like to call him, Jason. It's his first stream, so he's going to build the Daily Bugle in the same time that Tanner and I build these shoes. And Jason's going to build a shoe to start, right, Jason? It's an Australian shoe. Yeah. So, hey, Brick Girl, how you doing?
Hey, Brick Girl. Hey, Jane Doe.
Jane Doe. She got up early. She's been messaging me already. She goes, I'm up. I'm ready to go. So that's awesome. But, yeah, we're going to take a look at these cool shoes today. So I know Tanner at first wasn't overly excited about the shoe, but
I came around to it. Like, I don't know. It was just kind of a swing.
Yep. Did seeing it live help?
I think I'd changed my mind before I saw it live.
Did you? Okay, good.
I just I don't know. I just came around to the thought. Hey, Snowlena, hey, Brickman, Brendan.
Hey guys, how y'all doing? Well, I'm going to start with the little guy.
Oh, there's stickers?
Yeah.
We'll be whipping this across the basement in no time.
I saw that one thing that I was disappointed in. The costume that the guy wears is a sticker.
Yeah.
I was hoping
a sticker?
Yeah. So for my Aussies in the chat, we got a couple of them. I just finished season 1 of Australian Lego Masters, and I've got to say, I loved it. I absolutely loved it.
Commentary was phenomenal.
Yeah,
Emmett is that guy slays me, like absolutely slays me. And it's going to be super tough for you now to go back to like the US version, because it's just like you're going to be aggravated. All right, how many parts are in this thing? This is only
92, I think it's
92 pieces.
Hey, Jeff T. Yeah, Brick Girl says, I just watched the first episode, already tired of Kale. Yep.
Yeah, that's pretty much general consensus there. He's annoying.
I wish I could say it gets better, but it does not.
I didn't find him too bad in the first episode, but the second
it gets worse.
The second episode was pretty bad.
Yeah.
I don't know. Right at the introduction, I was not a big fan of Kale when he called himself a DILF.
Yeah. His look was pathetic too.
Oh, a DILF. Nice. Hey, Kev, Brendan, did I see your Instagram message this morning? Elena, was it season 3 he comes back or 2? Which one? We just finished watching 3, didn't we? Yeah. Hey, Brickman. It was 3. I thought it was 2.
But he's not a guest or like a builder. He's just a special guest, right?
He's a guest. But it's cool to see, like I was telling Tanner right before the stream started, it was cool to see him when he comes back. And I'll spoil it a little bit. Yeah, you are correct, Brickman. He is a letter word. Yeah, season 3 for Kale Scale Challenge. That's right. So he basically he comes back in. They're building these monster builds, and there's almost a group in there that's very similar to kind of him. They don't really listen too well or anything like that, or they don't listen to each other well. And I think that's probably the key to going far in that thing, is you have to trust the person beside you and work well with them. And he does not.
I don't know how well. The first sticker is on crooked.
Nice.
Yeah,
Great job.
I'm crushing it right
Put,
now.
put a 1x1 under his foot, and then it'll look even. 1 foot.
And I think that that's what impressed me most about Henry and Cade, right? So I don't think they knew each other going in. I think they were a blind pairing. And, Brickman at the end says, you were the model for teamwork in this competition.
Absolutely, yeah. 100% agree. And that's happening in the U.S. one right now too.
Yeah.
Hey, my bricks and me, how you doing? That's happening in this one too. You got those two guys that, they got 3 months together. That's impressive to me.
Yeah, for sure. Patrick Sullivan, how's everyone? Says, looking forward to the Dr. Scholl's inserts.
The custom fit Adidas. Oh, okay, so there was a conversation the other night. How do you guys say this? What do you call this shoe? What's the brand name?
Adidas.
Adidas?
Yeah, Adidas.
Nope. We had so I say Adidas, and I'm not even going to be able to screw it up right. Adidas. I don't even know how they say it. Adidas. Something.
Adidas?
Yeah. Adidas. That's it.
Adidas.
That's it. 100%.
No,
That's
it's Adidas.
apparently the proper way to say it.
No.
I've been wrong my whole life, but I mean,
I'm gonna pull a Kale and say nope. It's Adidas.
Yeah, I'm gonna forever call it Adidas. There's no way.
that was, of course, with the Australian content getting involved with that conversation because they said it and I made them say it over again because I was giggling.
I had a moment like that. It was kind of sad. I did it with the actor that plays Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Patrick says, I'll back Biker on this. My brother works for Salesforce, and Adidas is one of their clients. 99% of us don't pronounce it correctly.
Yeah. Yeah, it's Bizarro.
I will be happy to be in that majority then.
Yeah. I can't change because I can't confuse myself enough to say it that way is the problem.
And also, what point is if the majority of people say it that one way, is that really wrong?
Yeah, that's right.
It's funny when you get used to saying something a certain way, how it just in your head it doesn't make sense to change it, right?
Yeah.
Obi-Wan Kenobi, Alec Guinness played the original, and then Ewan McGregor plays the current.
Yep.
Hey, Todd.
How you doing, buddy?
So, Jason, there's got to be a story behind that plush. That wonderful plush corn you have.
What's up with Cornelius?
I walked into a store in Mall of America. We're looking for Lego to begin with. And then there was a giant bin, and I saw a piece of corn sticking out, so I grabbed it, and I thought immediately, this has to be mine. And I got some support from people that were with me.
Yeah.
And
I mean, the heart wants what the heart wants.
Exactly. But it's Cornelius, but it's two ends because it's corn and then Nelius, so it's two ends instead of one.
Yeah, makes sense.
Yep.
I said he should have named him TP.
Not Ian
Gets it
McGregor.
right
No.
away. Hey, that's why we're buddies. He gets it right away. Oh yeah, Beavis and Butthead. Yeah, I saw him the other day. Jason was he was pretty tired after his little trip there. His eyes were almost closing, but he wouldn't let him go.
I was tired. It was tired. Yeah. I got home faster than usual because I kind of sped. But
what were your thoughts on the store?
I liked it. Like it was dangerous. It was dangerous. Like I wanted so many sets there that I wanted to get another corner garage. I wanted to get another assembly square.
Yep.
Like just being there made me want to get more sets that I already had and definitely didn't need.
Yeah, they had a phenomenal stock position there. They were Pick a Brick Wall was very disappointing.
Yeah,
Jason did say
pretty
that.
sad with that. Like you go in and it looks awesome. They've got a wall that goes, I don't know, almost 2 stories high, but it's all doubled up stuff, or it's 2x4 bricks, and it's not anything. I don't know if they're actually selling it, and yeah, it's just
Well,
wonderful, like you guys have.
Jason, I said, was there where it says pick and build on the wall?
Yeah, they have
the lettering. Technically, they're not supposed to give you bricks above that.
Yeah.
So, even like right now, my Southgate store has actually they have 2x4 gray bricks that I really, really need for this subway that I've been forced to build by Jimbo. And Tanner for sending me the pictures. But they can't sell them to me because they're above that sign, which sucks. So
this is how observant I am. I didn't even see the sign. Like, I don't even know if it said.
Just yellow letters usually. It just says pick and build.
If you asked me, they didn't have that, but they might have.
They so did.
he was just store drunk. Hey, he's just like
yeah.
Get his store goggles on. He's good to go.
Yep. Must have been in a different store then. Damn.
I've heard an issue with they're using the pad molds to make sets because Brick Girl 100%. I seem to recall there was no forcing required. You said yes straight away. Yeah, but it was a gentle push. The Tanner's gentle push was just simply a message.
Yep.
Yeah. I did talk to a couple of the employees the other day at the store, and they said their words were that new elements are coming soon. So obviously they've had, just with COVID and all that sort of stuff, they've had obviously a heck of a time with trying to keep stock levels up. So hopefully we'll see better stuff hit the walls. I know it sucks for your trip because that was your first time in a store, right, Jace?
Yeah.
Yeah. And then, it'd be really cool because I still think that we're going to be seeing at the West Ed store one of the minifigure builds or whatever. That's a sticker too. Like where you build the minifigure.
The build station. Yeah.
So they just got to wait for the numbers to be good, and then away they go.
Brickman says, surprised this set hasn't gone crazy, a little bit slow on release day in Australia. Yeah, I'm surprised as well. Like I said, I think it's one that it's a sleeper for people like it was for me. I think a lot of people are going to see it at first and say, yeah, that's not for me. And then they'll see it in person or they'll see some people build it and then I think it'll go.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd be down to get it for sure.
So shoes are a thing because like I'm a shoe guy and shoes are a thing. So I could see this being, they could have a line of this.
Yeah, for sure. And it's just clever. I mean, we'll get to it when we start building, but just clever how they did the box. It looks exactly like a shoe box. You open it up like a shoe box. I mean, it's very clever marketing.
Yeah. Especially for a shoe guy.
Yeah.
It was a shoe.
I think also it's just a matter of there's so much good stuff coming out, right? And people are trying to pick and choose which ones they really got to have right at release day now.
Yeah, we can definitely touch on that because there is so much stuff.
Just the Marvel stuff, right? Marvel, DC Lego stuff has really outshined the Marvel stuff, but this summer wave that's coming, all the stuff that they just announced, all of it looks phenomenal. The new Spider-Man sets that are coming out, the minifigures that are coming with those, they're all ones I'm genuinely interested in.
Yeah.
If nothing else, just for the minifigures, right?
Yeah, exactly. Hey, Krish, how you doing, buddy? So I sold this 458 wide body. Oh wow, for a good price. Also, how are you doing? I am doing well. I hope you are doing good as well. Just got to get this sticker on straight so it's a little bit better than Jason's, and then I'll be happy. I'm happy.
Let's see. Oh, you're already almost done.
I am done.
Talk a little less.
Boom.
Snowlena says had to have the ice castle. I had to have the shoe release date. Yeah. So, Jason and I talked about the ice castle yesterday, and I just, for the price point, I think they could have done better.
I'm kind of struggling with the old mini dolls.
Yeah, for sure.
There we go. Quick man, this set was an impulse buy for me. Still haven't built it. How's the finger pull on the end of the box? The shape, the minifig head is awesome. The shape of the minifig's head is awesome. What do you mean the shape? Oh, like it's an old school head. It's an old school face.
Hey, Cosmo Candy.
Hey, Cosmo, how you doing?
Thank you. I thought the shirt was only appropriate for being 4th of July.
Yeah.
Yes. Happy Independence Day, by the way.
I found one too. That was appropriately themed for both the build and the 4th.
There you go.
Mine is a Mexican wrestler.
I wore my only other.
Oh yeah. So he's saying on the box. So if you look on the
the
box,
head
there's
cutout.
a cut out of the head.
Yeah, that's kind of cool.
That's what it's for. Is just to pull it.
Oh,
Oh yeah. I get it now.
well, that is fantastic. It's a cool little shoe, actually.
Yeah. I was unsure if I wanted to build it, but kind of glad I did build it.
You know what? It wouldn't be that difficult to change it. You could build one, because there's not a lot of over the top parts in here. There's nothing.
No.
Other than the stickers.
And the front piece.
Yeah, they're corner molding pieces. I think I have a couple of those just out of bulk lots and stuff, but that's pretty. You could build a white one easy enough.
Absolutely.
So it's funny that it's kind of fun that the I'm gonna put that where it's gonna be the other way. The little shoe's black and the big shoe's white. So neat. And I was saying to Tanner, this is one of the only kind of I would probably actually consider displaying like the shoe box with the shoe on the shelf.
Yeah.
Well, I moved my desk the other day a little bit. I pulled it closer to the coffee table because I figured, well, I don't walk out there too often. And now I have all this room for activities back here. I was getting kind of crowded when I was working on the Bugle. And because I had bins open and I was parts and pieces kind of from everywhere. And it's a pull for the shop assistant shelves in the shoe shop. Oh, yeah. That makes sense. So they can pull the box out of the shelf. That's what it's for. So that when the shoes are stacked on the shelf like this, they can put their finger in there and pull that out. Makes sense.
It's very clever.
Yeah. You got her built up?
Yep.
Autocorrect on that. Not at all what I was trying to say, Patrick Sullivan said. Lucy's Lieber.
Lucy's Lieber.
Yeah, Lucy's Lieber.
All right, you ready to crack this guy open?
Yeah, let's do it. Jason got the first floor done in his
yeah.
Man, he's rocking that thing out. All right, so like we said, standard shoe box. tape right there.
Yeah, this is definitely a box you'll want to keep.
Oh, that's neat. That actually is pretty darn cool.
That's beautiful.
I'm going to build that.
Patrick was trying to say Lucha Libre.
Lucha Libre, yeah. UC Libre. I like how they have
the tissue paper.
They have the tissue paper in there, so you pull that out just like a shoe. That's just classy. Like, good job on them. They did something right today.
Yeah, that's phenomenal. I'm gonna keep the tissue paper even.
What's that?
I said I'm gonna keep the tissue paper even.
Darn tootin'. Oh no, that's kind of cool. In the bottom of the box, they have. You can see that too good. The shoe, the insole of the shoe. There's your Dr. Scholl's right there. Yeah, fantastic.
So, do you have a small sticker sheet? Just the plaque, which not too bad. Everything else is printed elements.
That's kind of impressive with it, for sure. I think Adidas gets a hold of him and says, no, you're doing this right.
Yeah, Brickman says it even smells like a shoebox.
Did you see I see the toe, like in bag 6? Do you see the toe cap piece there?
Yes.
It's got the printed lines on it. Just
printed,
like
yeah.
That's kind of cool.
And they actually have, we'll get to it, but I think that bag looks like the shoelaces are in it as well.
Yeah, it is.
They actually have actual shoelaces in the set.
I was wondering about those because I kept seeing them look like actual string shoelaces.
Now, someone did say something the other day. They were like, "Hey, I wonder if they have." Sorry if that's loud. I wonder if they have. If you have a reverse build on the shoe. That would be kind of cool. So you could build a left and a right. Might actually be something I might actually do. Steven, as Tanjam smells the box.
You gotta try it.
I didn't try it. I should. No.
Okay, so instruction books show the evolution of the shoe of the Superstar.
That's cool.
Superstar. You gotta say it like that.
Lots of customizable options. I can see a lot of people doing that.
Yeah, that was the thing I saw online the other day. Was that they had the old you could graffiti up your shoes there, because that's a thing. Like I have a couple pair of shoes that are another brick separator. I have a couple pairs of shoes that I've got custom printed, and yeah, so they're showing how you could customize these shoes. The old Adidas ad. The builder actually kind of looks like Harley. So, start with the sole. Good place to start.
I guess the party's over.
What?
Or the bricks just arrived.
Lord of the Bricks has showed up. How you doing, buddy?
Party's over.
Welcome. Come back here. I'm either thinking of buying 2017 Viper. That would be what I would buy, because that is, honest to God, one of my dream cars.
That's quite a mix too. A Viper, an Acura NSX, or a McLaren. That's
Yep.
And I didn't say it, but hello, Nate. Great to have you here today.
Absolutely. Jason's building a very tall shoe.
Well, for me, I think it's gonna be normal size, but yeah.
Hey, Patrick Sullivan, did you get your office all sorted out, buddy?
What happened with the office?
Yeah, a little bit of a snafu from the think a cleaning crew or something that was there turned the sprinkler system on, and there's lots of water damage in his office.
That's a bad day.
And he happens to have lots of Legos stored in his office as well.
So it got a bath.
Got a little bit of a bath, a little bit of a dusting.
I was talking to Easy the other day, and he had a bit of a sewer backup problem.
Oh.
Ugh.
Yeah. Thankfully, it wasn't as bad as that could be, because that could be a terrible, terrible thing. Speaking from experience, we lost our whole basement to it one year. Oh man, no clue how that's going to get cleaned up. Oof.
That's definitely not what you want to happen on your holiday weekend.
No, absolutely not.
So I think Snowlane was saying you can build this either way, and
Left or right?
this extra piece in there. I'm assuming it's an extra.
So where would it tell you that? Because if that's a thing, that should be right off the top. Hey, left or right option.
Right, you would think. I wonder if it says it in the intro that we skipped past.
I kind of looked. It just looked like it was ads, like the original ads.
Yeah,
which is cool. Like I like that stuff. History of the shoe and stuff. Oh, here you go. How to build a left shoe. How to build a right shoe.
Where is that? What page?
139.
Oh, it's right at the end. You
Right
would have
at the
think
end.
they would have put that at the
Yeah.
start.
So bag 7. There's a bag 7 in there.
That's your extras for your left, eh?
Yeah.
So yeah, hindsight, they should have done that at the page 3 instead of
you'd
the
think,
last
yeah.
page.
Good education there, Snowlana. Good job, because I had no idea. Do now. I know someone that's getting a second shoe today, though.
Brickman says, interested if you buy 2 sets, can you have a pair fit in the box? That sounds like a good science experiment.
No, it's not an experiment. Actually, on page 139, it shows you putting 2 in one box. So right here,
For sure.
there it is. Where is it? Right there. Zoop. 2 in one box.
Oh, they're showing you how to do it.
Yeah.
Nice.
Gosh, I looked on the Auto Tempest for the Viper, and there were some, but high and low prices. I went to Acura dealership yesterday, and went to Acura NSX there, but it's fully stocked. Wow. Someone says she's thinking of building hers with pink stripes. Yep.
I think she should.
Absolutely.
I thought about doing mine with white stripes because the superstars that I had when I was a teenager were the all white variety.
I had, mine were all white. They didn't stay white for very long.
James says 3 Daily Bugles, 2 shoes, and an empty wallet. Sounds like a Christmas song or a country song.
It's a country song. Only thing is, Kirsten's still upstairs. She hasn't left me yet.
That's because you blamed me.
I did blame you. Yeah, that was fact. Tanner said he wouldn't be my friend, and you don't want to know what Jason said. So she's like, "All right, you better do it." Deal.
Brickman was a Puma guy when he was young. Yeah, I like Pumas as well.
Mine were Asics, actually. My Asics were my favorite.
Yeah. I think you might be pronouncing that one wrong.
That's how we pronounce them up here, Asics. How do you say it? ASIC?
Asics, yeah, that's how I pronounce it.
Is it really?
Yeah.
We always said Asics.
I've never heard of this shoe before. So.
Really?
He's too young. Man, if you were serious into badminton, you'd have to have a pair of those bad boys. Badminton. James says everyone has to have a friend they can blame that on.
Absolutely.
Yeah. And it's convenient because he's far away and she can't hit him from here.
Yeah.
We have this common fear that both of our wives will just, when we finally meet up, both of our wives are just going to come in swinging.
Yep. And then they'll sit back and just have beverages together.
Yeah, they'll be like, okay, we've hurt them. Now we can carry on. As long as they do it near the
Secret Girl's
Lego.
with me. She says Asics as well.
What?
Brick Girl says Asics as well.
Yeah, but it's American.
It's all right.
Now I'm gonna have to change that, the way I say that. Man, my language is gonna have to totally.
No, you keep doing you, buddy.
We have. This is kind of funny actually because people. Yeah, Snowlena says Asics. We have a.
Boom.
I grew up out in Sherwood Park, and Sherwood Park there's a gym and there's a hockey rink and all this sort of stuff, and they had racquetball courts and curling rink and all that stuff. But it was called Glen Allen Rec Center, and for short we all called it GARC, just GARC.
Naturally.
Yeah, because why say Glen Allen Rec Center every time you want to go there? So my buddy and I were like, I was playing football at the time, so we were big into lifting weights and stuff like that. And he says to me, "Hey, do you want to go work out?" And I'm like, "Yeah, sure." So I rode my bike over to his house, and his little brother comes out, and his little brother goes, "Hey, are you guys going to Gonk?" From that point on, it was called Gonk.
Absolutely.
Yeah, we're going to Gonk. Pump some iron at Gonk.
So, so we were on a road trip. For those of you that don't know, little family vacation. We went up to. So I'm in Missouri. We went up to Minnesota and then Wisconsin, and stayed in a cabin for a few days. And as one does when they're traveling, you play some highway games. You're looking for license plates, or you're looking for wild animals, that kind of thing. Lots of deer we'd see on the road, right? So we were trying to get the kids. The kids were arguing or something. So we said, "All right, we're gonna have a competition. If you spot a deer, I'll give you $1. But if your mom spots it before you, you owe her $5, right?" So Nathan, my oldest son, he's so excited and to play this game, and he just yells out, "Deer!" And then he says, "No, duck."
Oh, good.
Well, so we're driving a bit later, a day or so later, and I got the mileage out of the deer duck thing for sure. But we're driving a day or so later, and we see these two big birds, and they're waterfowl of some sort. They're either cranes or something, and they're standing, I don't know, probably 3-4 feet tall, very tall birds, and brown in color. And so that was clearly what he saw, and was just too excited to see something. But it was pretty amusing.
I was bugging Jason yesterday a little bit. I said it was funny. I said it was like, because Jason, you took that picture of Jason in front of that moose mosaic.
Yes.
That thing is gorgeous, by the way.
Yes, for sure.
And I said to Jason, I said, it's like you're the child on the thing, and Tanner's like, "Get over there. I'm going to take your picture." And he just stands in front of the moose thing and takes a picture.
Well, so I walked up to it to look at it, and then his whole family took a step back to like look at everything. I don't know, and so that I'm the weirdo that's up close and personal with it, while they're standing back a distance.
Oh, it was funny.
I mean, it's a moose mosaic. It's quintessential Minnesota or North.
Yeah.
You got to get a picture with it.
It's absolutely fantastic. Like it's a
I
gorgeous piece.
should have taken a picture of the other one too.
Yeah, they had a painting, and I'm sure it's a famous one that I don't know the name of, but like a sunset canoe scene, and it was just gorgeous, and it was double the size of the moose.
Yeah.
So it was two of them side by side. That's how large it was.
Jane Doe said she looked it up, and you and Brick Girl, you and more are correct. But we're not changing for anybody. I think might have ad-libbed that last part, but they say it the same. It's funny. It's funny. I mean, that's just the way we've always said it here.
Yeah, Patrick, we definitely want to head out to San Diego. We want to hit up the Legoland there and the zoo. Not sure when we'll do it, but definitely in the future.
Maybe we'll meet you there.
That'd be awesome.
Talk Kirsten into going for a little bike ride. Krish. Dad is coming up in September, and his dream car is a 2008 or 2016 Viper. Yep. I found a spec that wants it white with black stripes. It's 230,000. That's high. Like 230,000. Oh, 230,000. That's how high it is. Yeah, like the price of the car is up there. I know that they've gone up. Everything's gone up. It's ridiculous. Got those. Excellent. That's what that kind of the bottom of the shoe is starting to look like. I think that's what's on the bottom of the box.
Oh yeah.
This is gonna suck to get up to the top shelf, where this final resting place is for the Bugle.
What's that? That's where you're going to put it?
Yeah, it's gonna be on the top shelf because that's all that it'll fit. So it's gonna. I didn't think this one through.
Put a couple of them together.
Yeah. I'm gonna struggle with this, getting this one up there, and it not falling.
It's such a great build, though. Like that is one of my favorites. It absolutely is.
Yeah.
Best one of 2021 so far.
Yeah. That truck is going to be. Everybody seen that truck?
Yeah, the truck is phenomenal. The little Christmas wreath that you can put on the front of it. That did it for me. Like just
all-season
the
truck.
detail in it.
Yeah.
I think my next modular scale design is going to be a modular scale of that truck.
Yeah.
Same deal. And I might even do the same color.
That's cool.
That's a what, dark red, right?
Yeah, I think so.
It's almost like a maroon. Okay.
Yeah, that's like my favorite color. That
I love that it has the wooden rails on the bed. It's got all of that detail. Just phenomenal.
100%.
Though I'll tell you that there is some disappointment that comes with it. The set number is the one that the alleged DeLorean was going to be. So might mean no DeLorean this year.
Or they're trying to throw curveballs.
That too.
That would be my better guess, is that they're getting cheesed off with all the leakers, right? And and just saying screw you guys, and trying to throw curveballs out there to stop it all. Who knows?
Snowlena says white with black stripes or black with white stripes.
White with black stripes is what I had.
Yeah. I had white with white stripes, but I like the white. I like the clean white shoe myself.
Me too. Yeah, that's why I have so many of them, because if I wear them every day, I'm going to destroy them.
The black with white stripes reminds me of the soccer shoe. The
cleat.
Yeah. Or football. Many of you call it football.
Yeah.
All right.
Footy.
Let's see. Steven says even the discoloration of the pieces help make it more authentic.
Patrick Sullivan said the meat makes a nice buffer for when your rear ends.
Absolutely.
So I watched a video the other day on, I don't know, it was on Facebook actually, and there's a guy going down some interstate on a Harley, and something must have happened on the road prior, and there was dash cam footage,
Sure.
and the guy in the Harley gets beside a car and he kicks the car, right? And the car's reaction, so the car behind him is the one recording it, and the car's reaction is to hit the guy. Dude's on a bike. So he sideswipes the guy. The bike goes like this kind of into the rail but stays upright into the meridian, which is concrete meridian.
Yeah.
So he hits this meridian. The car then goes this way, loses control, comes back and slams into the meridian broadside, like head on. So now the bike is going to broadside the car, but they're doing like 120, 130. Car spins out of control, hits the back end of a pickup truck, flips the pickup truck on its roof. The driver of the pickup truck was a 75-year-old man.
Oh, geez.
Yeah. He's like, I don't even know what happened. Like, he's okay. He's totally fine. But through all of this, the bike basically dodges all the fenders and all the parts and pieces rolling down the highway and just keeps on keeping on.
Hmm.
That would be a bad day.
Yeah, for sure.
Two of these guys.
So I saw some other rumors. There's a T2 Volkswagen camper van that's going to come out, and it's going to be in azure, medium azure, so the light blue color.
Oh, I thought it was a dipping sauce.
It's azure.
Oh, my bad. Man, I'm missing steps here. I gotta slow down a bit. Oh, there we go. I didn't do that. Shoe.
Rick Mann's waiting for someone to see someone in Australia mod these into football boots. Yeah.
Yep.
There's going to be plenty of modifications of this. I can already see that.
Oh yeah, for sure. For sure. It's gonna, like I said, it's something I knew I was gonna get right off the start. But oh, that's why.
So I'll tell you, I don't think we've streamed since Lego Con, and Lego Con was kind of a disappointment.
Dream disappointment, yeah.
But I'll tell you what wasn't a disappointment was they announced the winner of the Ideas Sports contest, and I'm really excited for that. So if you didn't see that, they're going to build a foosball table, a working foosball table.
Yep. It's going to be kind of cool. Something different again. What were the runners up in that?
I don't know.
I don't even remember. I remember the foosball table, but I don't remember if they went through any of the runners up or any of that stuff with it.
Steven, 1947 Chevy pickup is my dream truck build. Gunmetal gray with a cherry oak bed. Yeah, those old Chevy and Ford pickup trucks are just phenomenal.
Yeah, and there's the other. Yeah, they are phenomenal. There's the other thing James just brought up is the fiasco with this.
Yeah.
So again, surprisingly that Lego muffed this all up because I get they're trying to. It's almost like they're trying to create their own atmosphere, their own market to all this stuff, and it's sad because they could sell a lot more product and make a lot more people a lot more happy. By the time I really even realized what was going on, it was too late.
So did anybody in the chat get anything ordered? I personally got I got the planes, which I think a big reason I got that is because of season 1 on Lego Masters. The oil rig guys built something very similar to that on one of their challenges. They built some working airplanes. But I got that one. I was impressed that they do it. You order through the Lego website. You get VIP points for the purchase. I was impressed with that.
Yes. And even when you mentioned that to me, Tanner, I went on and I looked, and I could still get the planes at that point.
Yeah.
The two big ones. So when I first got on there, of course, the first thing I looked at was the fort or the castle thing.
Yep.
And then the second thing that really caught my eye was the she's going to get angry right now, was the boat. I actually really wanted the boat, but they were both already gone. And I know Jane Doe was the same thing. Yeah, there she goes. I really wanted the fishing boat, but missed out on it. So yeah, I was just like, oh, it kind of turns into one of those things. I'm okay with it. I'll be all right. And then now it's like, I really want the damn thing. And every time I look at it, I want it more.
So my question, maybe somebody knows, but the two sets that weren't in the top 5, right? Because it was the first 5 to get to the 3K were the ones. Did the two sets go back in for round 2, or are those completely done?
Yeah. I'm not sure. Snowlena said, wondering when my money will be refunded for the particle accelerator.
Yeah, so that was one of the two that didn't. So I guess she pre-ordered it, and then it didn't hit the 3K mark.
Oh shit! Okay, I see. I get it now. So it had to hit that 3K mark, and then it would actually become a thing.
Right, and it was just, there were 7 to start, and it was the first 5 out of the 7 get crowdfunded, and the other 2 are gone.
And then from that point, do they take it to a certain number? Like was it 5,000? Wasn't it
5,000? Yeah, 5,000 max.
So okay, makes sense.
Let's see. I think we missed Frankie Wright. So welcome, Frankie.
Oh, is he here? Hey, Frankie, how you doing?
He was complimenting your shirt, Jason.
Thanks, Frankie. So I know I responded to him in chat. I didn't want to talk over you guys.
Oh no, it's all good. Talk away, my friend.
So that's what I got my order in for the planes, and now I'm like, is that one I crack open because I know it's limited, or do I hold it? And I'll crack it open because I'm bad about holding on to sets for investment.
Yeah, you're not going to care about it. You're going to want to build it.
Yeah.
Oh, isn't it? Whoa.
I'll tell you, the one that I really wanted was the observatory, the modular scale observatory.
Yeah.
And so when I popped on and saw that it was delayed, I was a little bit disappointed. But I mean, obviously there'll be another chance for it in the next round.
Yeah, and then it'll be one of those things that everybody will be in tune for the next round. You know what I mean? Like, you'll get a good feel for what's going on. The bottom 2 didn't go through to the next round. Not sure if they'll wait full 45 days to get my money refunded from the particle accelerator. Oh. Yeah.
I'm kind of surprised they even charged you.
Todd said, did I read that right? None of these sets are scheduled to ship till 2022.
Oh,
they probably because they won't have anything ready to build, right?
Right.
Makes sense.
But I'm surprised they actually charged you and not just maybe put a hold on the funds and then they'll release the whole. Because like mine, I don't think, since you order through Lego and it's technically a pre-order, do they actually charge you until they ship your set? I didn't think so.
Yeah, if they do it Lego style, then what they'll do is they'll pre-authorize your card, and then refund it, and then when it's about to ship, rebill you.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
that's
and that was the other thing. The
Go
limit to the numbers. They had a limit of 5.
Yeah, that was insane.
It's ridiculous. It's beyond ridiculous. Just opens it up to the scalper market.
Yeah, when you have 5K, a limit of 5K, you can't put 5 on a set or a 5.
No. Someone should jump online right now and see where see what they're selling for. Because someone had said the other day that there was already some up on eBay for $500 and stuff like that.
That's
I'm
insane.
like, yeah, that's nuts.
Oh, I see, Snowlena. So she had both sets on the same order. So yeah, I can't imagine you'll have to wait the whole time. I'm sure. Otherwise, just contact customer service. They'll probably refund you.
Yeah, it'll just be a Lego thing. They'll get on it. How's yours going, Jason?
I'm on bag 2 right now.
Nice.
Trucking right along.
Cruising, man.
I forgot which tiles I need. Oh, shit.
So Jason picked his up. Did we talk about the damage in his boxer? We didn't.
No.
Talked about it beforehand, but tell him what happened with your boxer, Jason.
Well, so the box was on the shelf and it was already kind of bent and damaged, and it's just fine, it's just a box. But then I opened it up and the corner of the base plate is bent and like all screwy. And which one is it? I don't know how well you'll be able to see it, but like right there.
Got a good chunk out of the corner.
Yeah, a good chunk out of the corner. You can kind of see it, but so I had to bend it back into shape to get it to at least sit properly. What does that say?
Jane Doe says someone's put the fishing boat up for $999. That's
Beyond ridiculous.
Yeah.
So there's this plate in here. There's 2 printed plates. This Adidas one.
Yep.
And then this other printed plate. And it says the brand with the 3 stripes. And I'm not going to read the other 2 lines because they're of different languages. But yeah, it has just like the warning on the labeling in the shoe. It's kind of cool. Superstar.
Little printed classic Adidas logo.
Mm-hmm. And then with Jason's little box thing there, he was so enamored with the store he forgot to ask for discount on the box.
I grabbed it, and then Tangem like, you can ask for a damaged box discount. I was like, oh yeah, I will, and then I just forget.
Totally didn't.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's all good.
Hey, Wendy. Nice to see you.
Hey, Wendy.
Yeah, I'm not too bugged by it.
No, you're still happy because you got. Todd said he wanted to get the planes too, but they were gone by the time he got to them.
Oh man. Yeah, I just happened to be. We went to Duluth, Minnesota that day, which is right on Lake Superior, and happened to actually have cell service when they went online. So I just stopped for a minute and pulled out the phone and was able to get an order in.
Lock the car up on the highway.
Yeah, exactly.
Play the animal game, kids. Daddy's got some work to do. Okay, that is kind of slick. Like what did I miss here? I'm missing something.
What'd you do?
I got 3 leftover plates here.
Are you done with bag 1?
Yeah. Oh, that.
Yeah, you shouldn't. You shouldn't.
But everything looks complete. That's the weird thing. Like I'm looking at the finished picture of it.
Show me.
The shoe?
Yeah. What's the plates that you're missing?
2x2s. I got 3 of these left over.
Bottom of your shoe.
Oh, right there. Sweet. That makes it easy. I'm not pulling anything apart.
Yeah, perfect.
Did you have any leftover parts in your bag too, or are you in the bag too? Yet?
Four 1x1 style.
Correct.
If you ever have any questions, Tangent's the guy to go to.
Yeah.
Jane says, "Did you fox it up like she did?"
Oh my God. Yeah, Jane. Jane was having some fox issues. Her and Brad were building it, and is his name Brad? But she was doing the hand crank thing, and Zoe was building Hedwig. But she's cranking the thing, and the wings are just locked solid. I don't think this is right. Nope, you are correct.
Brickman looks like he cracked his open. Contents of this box was packed. No Lego fresh air. First time I've seen this. Yeah.
Yeah.
Steven wants to know what you're working on, Toadborg.
I'm working on the Daily Bugle. I just finally got a hold of it after it's been out for what, a month maybe?
Yep, somewhere right around there, I think. But it's still like the stores around here. So I got the last one out of Southgate yesterday, or the day before, whatever day that was.
Yeah.
On holidays, I don't know.
Yeah, they only had what was it, 2 on the shelf, Jason?
Yeah, they only had 2. I should have grabbed that second one because this one. Oh well.
Yeah, if you get them both, then you don't have anything to worry about.
I would get them both. I would just grab the second one.
Jane says, "Heaven help me with the Land Rover." No, you're gonna be like a phoenix rising from the ashes on that Land Rover.
She is gonna nuke that Land Rover.
Yeah, for sure.
The build off.
So that's another thing I saw that they got right on the F-150 Raptor. They put the hand of God steering on it, like they did on the Land Rover first, which is awesome. Yeah.
A lot of good stuff coming out. I've got to be pretty selective, I think, in the next little while. But
yeah, I think I'm set until Seinfeld comes out. I'll get that one, and then I'll get a thing or two on August 1st.
When's Seinfeld releasing?
So not official yet. They've teased it. I think the unofficial date I heard was July 21 for VIP.
Well, yeah, I'll get that.
And it looks like they did custom hair pieces definitely for George.
Kramer's didn't look out to lunch, I didn't think.
Yeah, Kramer's looked new too.
Yeah.
Just from what they teased.
Yeah.
So that's another big one. I don't know if people realize it, but the fan designer for that, Brent Waller, who's an Aussie, that's his second Ideas official release set. So he did the Ecto 1 as well.
So hire the guy Lego. He's killing it.
Yeah, for sure.
Like,
he just put out on his. I follow him on Instagram, and he put out a how to build the Soup Nazi. You can
really?
do it with just standard parts, and he put just a couple pictures that showed the Lego part numbers and everything, how to build them, and it's spot on.
Huh. No soup for you.
No soup for you.
You come back 1 year.
Jambalaya.
Patrick Sullivan says, I have a Raptor, really wishing they didn't make it in orange.
I already saw a rebrickable. Somebody did it in lime green of all colors, but somebody redesigned it.
Jason, you're killing that thing. You're about to find out the repetitive side of that kit.
Yeah. Also heard about got to be careful with the windows.
Yeah, so the windows, just when you're doing the windows, the little trick to them, you stack 5 of them together, and on the bottom you have that 1x2, and the top you have the 1x2 with the lip on it.
Yeah.
When you put the windows in, put your finger on top of the window, put your nail on the bottom of that thing, and just go dook, pops in every time.
Yeah.
Never had one pop out.
I'm not too worried about it. I'm a gentle giant.
Push hard, I hear, is the best way to do it.
Yeah.
It's the Jane Doe way. Give her a good pushing.
Todd says Raptor in red would be cool. Yeah. Anything but orange. Seth builds Legos here. Hello, Seth.
Hey, Seth, how you doing? Building some shoes.
Oh, that sticker was almost perfect.
Nailed it.
Almost.
So, Kevin, how's the lifted restrictions going?
Awkward,
Yeah.
I think is the best way to put it. It's I don't know, part of you is take a big deep breath in and just kind of go with it, but then you go to a mall or whatever and it's like 50-50, right? It's 50% of people wearing a mask. And I said to someone the other day, I personally wasn't wearing a mask, and but I'm also not going up and hugging everybody I see, and I don't be sensible about it. You know what I mean? My fear is that we're still not out of the woods by any stretch, but
I guarantee
we'll see, I guess.
I guarantee it. I'll say when the wave first dropped our restrictions, I wore my mask every now and then because I wasn't used to people being able to see my full face. I didn't really like that. But after a while,
because now when you tell someone off, they see your lips move.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's horrible. No, so it's odd, but you know what? I'm super happy to see some of these restaurants and that sort of stuff on the go because it's that's interesting as heck. Did you get that bottom piece? So you're all done this piece already? So this piece here builds up like this. Did you finish this one, Tanner, or no?
Just finished it. Just turned the page. Yep.
And then it literally just pops into the bottom and push down. Done.
That's awesome.
That is weird. Like it's not weird. It's awesome. It's kind of a cool. Oh, this is neat. Jane Doe is going to go to her computer here pretty soon. I'm going to get her on this one.
Yeah.
I'm going to get it. I got to win one.
And this is like the scale's pretty good on this. This is like a good size 10 shoe.
Yeah, Seth, that's exactly it. I was there the other day as well, and Seth was just saying he was at WEM, and it was like 50-50 there, and it was it's just odd to see because I think we've gotten so used to wearing them. Right?
For sure.
Mm-hmm.
Wendy, Calgary. Voting on mask mandate tomorrow. Most places still have mask wearing inside. Yeah, and it's totally up to the businesses too, right? Like,
yeah.
So I had one in my pocket at all times because I have no problem. If someone's more comfortable with wearing a mask, no problem. I'll put it on. It's not. You want everybody around you to be comfortable as well, right? It's not just about you. It's just.
Yeah. That's how I was yesterday. When I went to Mall America and when I went to Brick Mania, I just had a mask on me because I didn't know what the Minnesota laws were with.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had one in my pocket too. We still had the kids wear them because they're not fully vaccinated. So
yeah. Yeah.
Jane says, I missed what you said, Kevin. What are you getting me on?
Not a shoe. Maybe a shoe. Probably a shoe. If the shoe fits, Jane Doe, wear it. And this thing could sit and fit just about anywhere.
Absolutely.
What the heck here? There we go. How's the heat wave in Canada? It's still warm, but it's definitely not as bad as it was. That's for sure. We had some crazy temperatures going on in BC, even worse. Like it was full on not good. But yeah, it's gotten a lot better. Oh, shoot. Screw that up.
So, what? You haven't got there yet. I'll wait till you get there. I don't want to surprise. I don't want to steal the surprise.
Just wait, I have to take something apart. I screwed up putting the piece on the front here, and goes that way. That one wasn't so easy to just drop back in, and there we go.
It says just missed out on the 21-103, the DeLorean for $40. Lady says it's pending. I'm hoping to still get it. Oh man, that's a steal.
Is that on Kajai? Must have been.
I saw this thing on Facebook Marketplace today that was amazing. This person custom made a Lego Hulkbuster to where the minifigure could fit inside of it, and it looked pretty good, not like the brick built one.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
Big fit. Like I wanted to get it just because it looked so cool. But
That's cool. Yeah, so you're there. What do you think of this? They put a Lego inside the shoe for you to step on, I guess.
Yeah. That's kind of funny, actually.
It's real funny.
Yeah. Oh, who's kicking whose butt? Jane Doe Jane Doe's going to kick my butt? Probably. What did she say? It's not as hard as a typewriter, I can tell you that much. There we go. Not as hard as a typewriter.
Brickman asks if there's any new parts in the set. I have not come across one yet.
No.
I haven't watched anybody else build it or watched the designer video yet, so there might be. Actually, now that I'm looking, and I think I've seen these before, but maybe not. They have a bracket piece in 2x6 in bag 4 here. A 2x6 bracket. That's maybe not new. I feel like I've seen that before.
You're in bag 4 already?
No, I'm looking at it.
What are you going to say?
I just cracked bag 3.
That's a good job, because I know you didn't do bag 3, so you have to definitely go back.
Oh, Brickman, that would be a great touch too if they did a little wad of chewing gum stuck at the bottom.
Oh yeah,
we could do that.
We could do
that. Jane says, "I think I did well for the typewriter under the conditions I built it in."
She's not wrong.
What conditions were those, Jane?
To me, it sounded like they were self-inflicted conditions.
They were 100% self-induced. She was drinking the Curacao or whatever it was called. She was trying to numbing the pain.
I'm thinking
for
this city, instead of putting the Punisher inside one of the 50 cal machine gun turrets, I think I'm just gonna have him holding like a 249, one of the big ones, and
Oh, there you go.
The guns in the set are actually kind of cool, Jason.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They do a fairly good job of the gun in there.
I said I have a gun similar to this. It came with the CMF series 4 or 5 Spaceman.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Todd says, Kevin, you should have built the left shoe with me building the right. When we got done, we could have held them up to the camera and had a pair. Yeah, it's a great idea. You should start over, Kevin.
I was just gonna say Tanner's about to start over. That's a great idea.
I'll start over. Don't worry.
Todd clearly said you should have built the left one, Kevin. We got to do what Todd wants.
Todd's been drinking.
Patrick said he started the typewriter yesterday. Great build. Have to pay attention for sure. Patrick, maybe lay up.
Patrick, don't drink.
That's what I was gonna do.
There should be no drinking while working on set, and not right from the bottle either, because
It's 4th of July. Come on.
true.
Patrick says he indulged in a couple substances, sat down to start the typewriter, and quickly realized he needed to step away and try again. See, that's what I like about Jane Doe. She's not a quitter.
She's not a quitter. The air was blue, but the other day she said something. Her and I were talking there. We were on Zoom or whatever, and someone else might have been there. But so I think I asked her a question, or someone else asked her a question about that. She goes, "Oh, I'll show you," and I'm like, "Oh, you're brave picking that thing up because something goes sideways."
No, Lena with a super chat says, got to do what the people want, Kevin.
Thank you very much, Nolene. I appreciate it. I don't. So I was building the right shoe, and Tanner was building the left. That's what the people wanted. That's what I heard.
I think we just we've got another stream coming. I think is what's going to happen.
Yeah, we're gonna do the left stream.
Yeah, 2 left feet.
Left stream, right stream.
And you just can't cross the streams.
Just never cross the streams. No. Man, I am so like that movie's got to come out soon.
Yes. So Black Widow next week.
Black Widow on the 8th. We determined. I thought it was the 9th. They said.
Yeah.
I don't even know at this point anymore.
What's that, Jace?
I'll just stay quiet. I don't even know at this point anymore, honestly.
With what?
Just what time it actually comes out, because it is the
8th.
The premiere is the 8th.
Yeah.
So what happens is the day before it comes out. So say it came out the 9th, they had some showings 8 p.m. or later.
Yeah.
Yes.
So if the first showings are on the 8th, that means it technically comes out the 9th.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's why. Remember when we were talking the other night? That's where the confusion was. We were talking the other night, and I said, "Oh, it comes out on the 9th," and everybody's like, "No, it comes out on the 8th," and I'm like, "Well, I just saw a commercial for it and said the 9th." But yeah, they do this pre-release stuff, and they've done it. They started doing that pre-COVID, actually.
Yeah, they've done it for a while.
Yeah.
And I think it's Disney Plus that's coming on the 9th, right?
I believe so. Yeah.
Really banking on my poor memory here, honestly.
And I know apparently Kevin Feige's all upset that Disney decided to release it the same day on streaming.
Yeah.
I don't know why he should be. He's still going to make money off of it.
Yeah. Well, because you're still going to have a majority of people that will not go to a theater and that sort of stuff.
Absolutely.
So you kind of want to, I get it from the point is they spend millions and millions and millions of dollars making these movies. They need to recoup that. Granted, they make their money back, but
Absolutely.
they need to definitely recoup some of that so that you can see them wanting to
Mm-hmm.
capitalize on as much as they possibly can.
Shoot.
Yeah, me feeling bad about them not making a 2 billion instead of 2.5 billion on release day.
Yeah. Poor
Not
fellas.
there. Yeah.
Poor fellas. Hey, Brick Monkey, how you doing?
Hey, Brick Monkey, great to see you.
Brick Monkey. End result is perfectly built set. No matter how many times I have to redo it. Yeah, she doesn't quit. She's not a quitter. Just looking at the WEM showings, looks like I'll go on Friday afternoon. Yeah, you accumulated a ton of scene points. Solane says the cinemas don't open up in Sydney at the moment. Can only watch on Disney Plus. Yeah, like our theaters just opened up a week ago or whatever. I went to our first movie and it was empty. Like there was nobody in it. But excited just to get back into the rhythm of some of that stuff because the movie could have totally sucked. It wasn't bad. It was that the Hitman's wife's bodyguard or whatever, Ryan Reynolds.
Yeah.
There, so it was good. But the movie could have totally sucked. It was just more about going through the motions.
Right.
That and they got all new while they were down with COVID and stuff. They redid all the theater seats, so they have these big recliners in there now. It was just a standard theater, but they put in all these recliners and stuff, and so it was pretty comfy.
Did they have? I'm sure they had restrictions with every other seat blocked off or something.
Correct. Yeah. When Kirsten booked the seats, because you can book your seat.
Yep.
So when Kirsten booked the seats, it blocked off like two beside us, and the 4 in front of us. But now I don't know what that looks like because technically our restrictions are off. So are they going to pack everybody in now, or who knows? Sure as heck didn't lower the price of popcorn or anything. I'll tell you that.
Brickman says, if you like what you see, give a like and subscribe. Thanks, Brickman.
Yeah, thanks, Brickman. Appreciate it. Definitely weren't afraid to hit you up for the money for the popcorn. Oh, really? So Snowlane said, ironically, Hitman's Wife Bodyguard at Bondi was one of the super spreader events that started the COVID resurgence in Sydney that led to their current lockdown. Huh. Not Ryan Reynolds.
Jason, how's your build coming?
Pretty good. I don't remember what bag I'm on. I think it was 3.
Nice.
But maybe.
Any pros or cons to it so far? Or you're just loving it?
What was that?
Any pros or like anything bad about it so far? Or are you just loving it?
It's not bad. It's a lot of gray, but
Yep. It's a lot of windows.
Yeah.
I just started the windows.
So the windows get a little tedious.
Yeah. But it's one of those tedious, once it's done, they look awesome things.
Yeah. I'm still undecided. I'll probably make the breakaway window, and then I'll decide whether I want to keep it or not.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's kind of cool.
Not deal with that while on stream. What?
Yeah, it's a little bit of a. It's a little bit of a head scratcher. You got to look at it and
I'm just waiting for the section I'm on to be, say, 2x at the end. It doesn't. I made sure, but I'm just waiting for it to happen. It's my luck.
Another hidden 2x. Todd says, I'd rather sit here eating my popcorn, watching my movie, and my new 75-inch that Tammy bought me. Yeah, for sure.
There you go. All right, we got some more printed Superstar logos. Black this time.
Superstar.
I had a random thought a while ago because we were
What's
talking about how I mentioned how bad my memory was, and I was just lost in Mall of America yesterday. It was massive.
Yep.
There were times we were walking to a store and I forgot what store we were walking to, and
I think we were both there.
Well, you're in overload, right? Like you're trying to absorb as much as you possibly can.
yeah,
Because it's not only about going to the stores you know you want to go to. There's a little bit of stores you don't know where they're that you kind of want to check out. Like you could stumble across something very cool.
yeah. I think there were about like 2 or 3 that we didn't know existed and checked it out.
Yep.
We were commenting though, it would have been nice to have a physical directory.
Yeah.
So all the directories were touchscreen. You know, you almost had to know. It almost defeats the purpose of a directory. You almost have to know what you're looking for. Very, very high technology. We were making some jokes about it, but you could figure out what store you wanted, and then it would tell you, go this way. And then it would say, do you want us to text you directions? Like just very high tech stuff.
Oh yeah, yeah. And that's where we've gotten to. Like,
Yeah. But I'm pretty sure the mall was maybe about the size of my hometown.
Yeah.
Yes.
yeah, it's a little bit. It's an eye opener, hey. Like,
Yeah.
I was saying to someone the other day, like, we are very lucky. I am very lucky in Edmonton to have 2 Lego stores at my disposal, sort of thing. And
Yeah, for sure.
I get that not everybody gets that or has that, but Tanner can probably somewhat agree to this too, because you're fairly close to a Lego store as well. So it's handy, but it's not like the be all end all. I remember the first time I went into the Lego store, I was just losing my marbles because, you know, the ability of everything that you could get there and this and that. And then now with online stuff, like I can order just about everything too. But it's not that immediate gratification that you've got it. You know, you're done. But other than, like, to me, it's just most of the sets are going to be online regardless. The big thing is, I think, the pick a brick wall or pick and build wall.
Yeah.
Well, and it's nice to be able to see something displayed as well.
Yes, built and displayed. And
there's a lot of stuff that I don't care how many pictures you look at, because they're all out there, how many videos you watch. There's some of the sets that you don't really truly appreciate until you see them in person.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah. That was the shoe for me.
Yeah. No, and you know, honestly, Jason, a lot of sets that I pass on, I usually change my mind when I walk back into a store and I see it built in the window. That being said, there's sets that I see built in the window that are like, I'm out. I don't like.
Yep.
I don't want the set at all.
I was kind of excited for the Harry Potter buildable figures.
Yeah.
And then I saw them in store and I was like, all right, I probably won't get them because I have my own, so that kind of does what I need for having a giant figure. Yep. And those 2 characters aren't really the most wanted characters, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Yeah, so everybody should check out Jason's Instagram page. I think is it the Toadborg Legos or just Toadborg Legos?
It's just Toadborg _ Legos.
Just
Yep.
Toadborg _ Legos, but he created a custom buildable of his sig fig, and it looks phenomenal.
Yeah,
Did a fantastic job.
Did I upload it on my Instagram?
I hope so.
Well, now you have to.
Oh, look. I might have.
Yeah. If you didn't, you are now.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely, Todd. Daily Bugle is one of those sets as well.
Yeah, the Daily Bugle was sold to me first on just the minifigure aspect. The building to follow was just awesome. Loved it. Loved it.
So for the Brickhead fans out there, I saw they're going to be doing 3 new Pets Brickheads. They're doing the now I'm already forgetting the name of them. It's basically like a cockatoo. Aussies can help me with that one. It's I can't remember the name, but it's another bird, like a parrot, an Australian bird. And then they're doing some orange tabby cats, and they are doing some hamsters.
Mm-hmm.
Corellas. Thank you, Snowlena. That's it.
I'm interested to see what the hamsters are going to look like.
What the what?
The hamsters? I wonder
Oh,
what
yeah.
I'm interested what those are going to look like. How big they're going to be and stuff like that.
Yeah, I'm kind of, I don't know. I haven't bought Brickhead in a little while. Guess the last ones I only bought. I think I bought one Harry Potter set. No, I didn't even buy that Harry Potter set. I can't even remember now.
I also saw some good leaked pictures of they've got the little Valentine's bear and the little Easter bunny sets. They came on the little rectangular platforms. They're coming out with a Halloween style one of those that's a brick built owl, and it looked really cute too.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I'd like the owl.
Snowlena hasn't been able to get the first cats yet, the grays. You'll get them. They'll come, I'm sure.
Yep. Everything is going to return back to some normality at some point, I'm sure.
Absolutely.
Now, if they'd reproduce this silly boat, I'd be a happy person, that's for sure.
All right, you on to bag 4?
I am on to bag 4.
Excellent.
Printed piece. Superstar. Awesome.
You guys are going too fast.
Oh, no, these are small bags. Your bags are way bigger.
Yeah, that's all right. I'm on bag 4 right now as well.
Oh, see, you're killing it. Tell you, going through when I was doing when I was building up the bugle there, going back and trying to track out kind of what I had to change and what I had to do. I was getting to the point where it was like, I just want to get the silly thing done because I want to sit back and stare at it, not sit back and watch myself build it forever. Getting tired.
So these are the pieces, these 2x6 brackets. I feel like I've seen them before, but maybe someone in chat can fact.
Yeah, lots of times they're usually in gray or black.
Okay.
Yeah.
Newish piece though, right?
Yeah. they used them a lot of times on cars and stuff because they put them on for the two of them will go side by side, and then you put plates on the side to be like the body of the vehicle. This piece, though, what was this in?
That one's been in. I feel like that one's been. It's been a transparency. I've seen it.
Oh, okay, yeah. Makes a descents. Okay.
Yeah, I haven't even gone past the second episode of Daredevil yet. I need to.
Yeah, you need to get on that.
Yeah, you need to get on that for sure.
I did see. I think one of the Marvel producers said now apparently all those Netflix shows are not canon anymore, which is silly because they're all referring to all the events of the movies. So it's a little odd for them to go back in time, but
yeah.
Hey, Rebecca Barter's here.
Hey, Rebecca, how you doing? I wish one of my things was like, so the series Flash, the television series.
Mm-hmm.
I really like that actor as the Flash. I thought he did a good job. And then when the movie came around, wasn't him. Kind of wish they had him in that spot.
And I don't know that I've actually watched any of the DC shows. I started watching, I think, Arrow.
Yeah, I started watching Arrow. I didn't last too long in it.
Yeah. And then I tried Gotham as well, and I couldn't get too far into that one either.
I watched Smallville.
Gotham I actually liked. It got better.
Yeah.
As you move on a bit. Then it got like a little bit weird in the sections, like you know how some of those shows get a little bit awkward. That's how kind of Arrow got for me almost. What am I doing here?
DCL Exhibit says, someone say DC?
That's why. Arrow got better. And then, Arrow, they started doing crossover in the Flash with Arrow as well. And it was a little bit, that's when it got a little bit hard for me to follow because I had stopped watching Arrow at that point and things were confusing me a little bit, but I guess a person can always go back and rewatch or what have you. Yeah, Todd said it. Gotham had nowhere else to go. It did get better. It was bad in the beginning. Hey, DC, how you doing?
Maybe I'll go back and get another try.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just kind of force yourself through a little bit of the sections, right? And then
yeah, DCL. No, Kevin was supposed to be building the left shoe, but he didn't. I don't know. He's got to start over.
I got to start over. It's ridiculous. The shoe's ridiculous. I'm just going to try to put the right shoe on my left foot.
Done that before.
Yeah. Rough night.
Patrick's getting pushed out to July 4th party. Enjoy, Patrick. Happy holiday to you.
Yeah, happy Independence Day.
Happy Treason Day to you.
Actually goes together like it's pretty solid for where we're at so far.
It really is. Yeah.
How many bags does that set have?
7 total
Yeah.
if you're building the left shoe. And Snowlane again with got to give the people what they want, Kevin. I did build the left shoe. Right here. This one's left.
You need to just mirror your camera right now.
Yeah. I'll just take an Instagram shot of it.
Perfect.
I actually will build the left shoe because I'm going to buy another one of these.
You got to do what you got to do.
Yeah, I mean, it's a must. Actually, what I need to buy is a lot of gray brick. Like a lot.
Yes.
And I was kind of going a little bit nuts today. I'm like, I don't understand. I'm looking through all my bins. I'm trying to figure out where's all my gray brick? Like where this is starting to really bother me. And then I realized, well, the Imperial shuttle hangar is all gray brick. I just found it all.
There you go. I don't think you should take it apart, though.
No, that's definitely staying together. Snowlana says, wait for me to get mine and you can build your left while I build my right. Okay, we'll do that on Zoom. If you get all your gray bricks, your Saturn V. Oh, yeah. No, the Saturn V launch pad is actually not all gray bricks. It's all tiled. It's I think it's blue bricks under most of all of that. What the heck did I just do here?
DCL says he got 2 as well. 1 to keep in the box.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Oh, that's what I did. Oh. Yes. I was talking, not paying attention. Now I got to go back here. There we go. No trolls, just positive chat? Yeah, that's all we have here.
Absolutely.
I'm pretty strict with that. If you're not going to have fun, beat it.
Oh, you mean that type of troll? I was saying I look like a troll.
That's corn. It's not a troll, it's corn. Cornelius. He's just such a happy corn.
He is a happy corn. There were some happy cherries there too.
He just needed a good home.
Yeah.
Just needed a good dad.
He was safe on the way home because he was strapped into the.
He belted in. I saw that. Oh, I was dying.
Every now and then, I'd like lean over and give him a nudge, just like, "What's up, fam?"
Make sure he's awake.
Yeah.
He was probably just checking out the scenery, his family.
Yeah. Because that's all there was.
Does he get a little freaked out when you get him near a microwave, though?
I don't know. I haven't brought him near a microwave. I put my pigs near a microwave more than I have this corn. The pigs are alive. Oh my god, there's a lot of this rail.
Yes.
Oh, still spelled wrong. There's 2 N's in. Wait, nope, I misread that. Never mind.
Yep, she got it. She actually capitalized the second one.
I'll say I like the second one doesn't have to be capitalized, but since it was capitalized, I focused on the second one, and I just completely looked over the first one.
I feel that it should be capitalized. It's pretty important N.
Should it? All right.
Because then it's like it's Nelius. We could call him Niels.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, he can have a capital N in the middle of his name.
Toadborg, you should buy the popcorn one to go with him before and after. Jane Doe.
could buy the popsicle one. That was a cool one.
Yeah, the rocket pop.
Yeah. There's a whole site of them. If you look up Squishables online, you'll just get a whole list. That's where I got my plague doctor from.
Is that what that one's called? Is Squishables?
Yeah, it's a Squishable.
Oh.
Yeah. That's where I got my plague doctor. I don't know if you've seen that or not.
Don't think so.
I'll go for
Maybe.
it. Let me just put this Daily Bugle sign on. There we go.
Oh man, I just got all mustered up here. Okay, now we're good.
Oh, ow.
That didn't sound good at all. Thetoadborg is building the box. Yeah, he's building the safe.
Building a Minecraft shoe.
Yeah.
This is the plague doctor one.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, same company that makes them.
All right, now I'm back on track. All right, I had a little brain fart there. My head just couldn't get around what was supposed to happen. I'm back. Thetoadborg is building a bugle. Bugle.
Does that go awning?
You should have bought some bugles.
You should have.
I'm not a fan of the bugles.
Could have sent them to us. We would have eaten them.
Absolutely.
Tanner demolished his bag. I had mine 2 weeks later still.
Had to do it.
No.
See, now it just sounds like you just wanted free bugles, honestly.
Free bugles. Who doesn't? Who doesn't?
I mean, I don't. Obviously.
Oh, Tommy Rich messaged me the other yesterday. He's like, looks like my gauntlet's finally shipped.
Yeah. Yeah, I saw that. Poor guy.
Yeah. He says, I don't have too much faith that it's coming. And I'm like, that's just unreal. Like, that confuses me. Because yours was flawless.
Yeah.
And I think didn't he order his after you?
He ordered it before me.
Or before you, yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Like
what I
the
meant,
day
yeah.
before, the same day, but minutes before or something. Brickman says, Kevin, do you have a Lego set that means a lot to you with a story behind it?
I sure do. I have my combine. It's kind of what got me back in after years of being out of it. I still had all my stuff, but my daughter wanted to start building Legos, so we built. Well, there's two sets actually, so that's the one that got me back into it. But it's a combine that I don't even know how old it is. It's around, I don't know, 6-7 year mark, I guess.
Yeah.
And that's kind of what got me back into everything. My daughter and I built it together, so it's on my shelf just over here. I'll grab it in a little bit. And then the other set is a set my mom actually bought me, and it's a space set. So it's the shuttle launch, but it's the nice one where it's the challenge, like sitting upright. So those two are my all-time favorite sets. Just simply because it's a family relation thing to them, I guess, is the best way to put it.
Brick and Brood's in the house.
Brutsky, he's not floating down a river.
He is not kayaking today. Or at least yet.
Yeah, I'm jealous. We got to get him in some serious Whitecap action.
So the building techniques in this are just unreal so far. The way they're ball joints and
yeah, they're pretty cool. Like
phenomenal.
the piano keys are awesome.
Yeah.
I'm struggling to video because I'm talking and stuff, and I'm trying to pay attention to other things, and then I look back and I'm making mistakes. I'm having to go back and pull stuff apart, which I'm used to.
Zoe Hopkins in the house. Hey, Zoe.
Hey Zoe, how you doing?
I'll wait for you to crack bag 5 open.
Sure, yeah. Just give me a couple minutes. I'll let you reach out.
Frickin'
Yeah,
Brood. Go ahead.
my gauntlet shipping was flawless. Did get here quick.
Frickin' Brood says he was already kayaking today with his nephews and his brother-in-law. Fantastic.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, that was something new I tried this week is fishing from a kayak.
That's what I want to do.
Very interesting.
Yes.
It's been a while since I've been kayaking. I prefer kayaking over canoeing for sure.
Yeah, agreed.
Saw a TikTok video the other day of a guy getting on his kayak, and he had like 14 rods hanging out the back of it. Fish and Wildlife is like, what are you doing? And he goes, well, I'm just going fishing. And he goes, you're going to have all those rods in the water? No, not all of them. Yeah.
I had 2, but I only had one going at a time.
Yeah.
I tell you, Friday morning, our last day there, and so I took the kayak out, and early in the morning, first thing, got out there, and I rode pretty much across the lake because it was early enough that there wasn't a lot of wake in the lake, and so I rode quite a ways to get out there to this spot, and I go and cast, and first cast, about 10 feet from the boat, I've got a northern pike on, and a pretty decent sized one. I don't know, it was probably yay big or so.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm pulling it out of the water, and I go to grab it, and my line snaps.
Oh.
And wouldn't you know it, I didn't bring anything extra with me. So I've got to row all the way back to the cabin to go retie a line. But, it just pissed me off.
Oh, for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, whew. Okay. Crisis averted. Maybe not.
He's always had a bit to drink. So sounds like a good time to build a typewriter.
Or Hagrid. Or, not Hagrid.
Fox.
No, she was building, the owl.
Oh, Hedwig.
Hedwig. That's what I'm looking for. Okay, I've screwed something up here.
What'd you do?
What'd you do? Well, I'm missing a piece. I'm missing a black 1x2, but I think I put it in the wrong spot.
Check the bag.
I did. No, it's definitely not in the bag. It's I've got to have it in the wrong spot here, I think. So 1, 2, 1, 1.
I was missing a piece earlier too that I couldn't find. Well, I didn't try to find it, I suppose. I just grabbed it part from my part bin, but I went the lazy way out.
Well,
you
it's
find
going to happen here right away, but no, it's because that's supposed to be there, and then yeah, no, it's just I'm literally missing a piece.
What step are you?
It's the piece that actually goes into, like, it's on 113.
Okay.
But it's the piece that goes into this green spot right here.
Mm-hmm.
Don't have it. There's definitely nowhere else it could live. Everything else is even. 1 goes there, 2 there, 1 there. Yeah, no, it's just literally missing a piece. How bizarre.
pick up your shoe, look under it.
Yeah. Oh. Do you have that hole in your shoe there?
Yeah, that's for the display stand.
Okay. Whew. I was gonna say problem. No, it's weird because this thing. Yeah, just seriously, just straight up missing a piece.
Oh my gosh! This whole time I thought I was building a dumpster.
You're not?
Nope, building a newsstand.
Oh.
Yeah.
And the weird part about that is, why did no? It should be a double piece. No, it should be a single double. Yeah. Oh, I know what happened. I think I got it. Maybe. Figured it out. Yep, that makes way more sense now. Some idiot put that 2 on top of that piece and crisis averted.
Got it?
Got it. Now we're flying. I hope.
Yeah, DCL, you're right. 99 out of 100 times you used it wrong. It's still in the bag or it's just right in front of you. Yep.
That's why you just got to keep at trying to figure out where it went, because guaranteed you've misplaced it or put it in the wrong spot, or like you said. Because I've done that before too. I give up and I'm like, oh, I'm just going to grab a piece out of here, and then by the time you get done whatever you're building, it's like, why isn't this fitting properly? Somebody added a piece.
Yeah. I mean, I haven't reached that point yet. But I just assume it's probably not going to come across it. So.
What's that?
Oh, go ahead.
Oh, what was that?
So I had that a 1x2 piece that was kind of the same way as I couldn't find it. So if I put it in the build somewhere, but it's so far along that I don't think it's going to bother my build.
Yeah, correct. Correct. What were you saying, Tanner?
Brick and Brood saying a couple guys in the big city. Did you go to a museum? No, we did not. But Jason went to the Brickmania store there in Minneapolis. Talk a little bit about that, Jason.
It was really cool. They had this giant. It's on my Instagram, but they had this giant USS Missouri built all out of Lego with a bunch of minifigures on top of it. They just had a bunch of displays out. Like they had a Fury set made out of Lego, and they had Black Hawk Down. They had a scene from there out of Lego, and they just had a bunch of different sets that you could buy built as well, so you could see them built kind of like the Lego store does. And they were awesome builds. And then they also had normal like storage bricks and stuff like that. There's a large variety of Brickmania made stuff and some Lego made stuff.
Yeah.
All right, I'm there.
It's also their HQ store as well, so.
That was their headquarters, is there?
Yeah, it's their HQ store, their main
nice.
one. So it makes a little sense that it would be high end. I want to say maybe the USS Missouri was maybe 15 feet long. Maybe?
Yeah, very impressive.
It was an impressive piece, that's for sure.
Yeah. Like I would just make a trip there just to look at everything, like not even buy it. It's totally worth it.
How big is the store? Like
it was a good size. Trying to think of someone that we all might know.
like the size of an average McDonald's or something like
I'd say it was probably bigger.
really?
It might be. I'm really bad at measurement. I was talking about this.
And then most guys are. And then the so the stock, because I've never been in one. So the stock that they have in there, they have do they have Lego stock in there plus all of their custom stuff? Is that?
It was all just their custom. I didn't see any actual Lego sets.
Oh, really? Cool.
But yeah, it was just all their custom stuff. But they did have, like I said, I have some storage bricks that you can put bricks inside of. They had those. They had some like Lego movie stuffed animals.
Okay.
Stuffed people and.
Someplace that's something I have to visit because I think it's a bad place for me to go though. I'd end up dumping too much money. I'd have to get an unsanctioned trip there. So I'm gonna have to go with Tanner.
I will be there.
Yeah, they had a better selection than you would find online, obviously. So there were a lot more stuff. There's a lot more stuff than I didn't even know that much stuff existed. Some of the stuff that they sold, like they had this giant $4,000 plane. That was awesome.
Really?
I don't remember exactly what it was, but it was kind of like the plane on Olympus Has Fallen, the one that attacks the White House, that giant one at the beginning. They had that one. It was just massive. Or it looked like that one at least. I don't know if it was the exact one.
Brickman said Dan is currently building another large ship.
Yeah, I think he's taking it to competition somewhere.
Really?
Yeah.
It's cool stuff. I mean, I love building. That's probably one of my bigger passions is building other stuff, like making different things out of all that. But it just, you know what? I wish I had better access, and I have great access to parts, but better access. You know, like back in the day when Lego first opened up in Edmonton, I could actually walk into the Lego store, and if they had multiple, like the pick a brick wall, if they had multiple cases of a certain brick, they'd let you buy a case of bricks.
Oh wow.
Yeah, so I did that for a while. I bought a whole bunch of like cases of bricks because I could, right?
Mm-hmm.
And super handy. Now they don't let you do it.
Yeah. I would like to do that where I just get a bunch of bulk like wall builders.
Yep.
And stuff. That way just have them probably build more. But
Somebody posted today, and I don't know. Hello again, Brick Girl. Somebody posted today, you know, so a while ago, Ryan had put on his channel there, he had bought one of his bigger sets that he'd ever paid for was that Clone Wars game where it had all the Clone Wars troopers in it, and you build them up in a certain time or whatever. But it's a great way. It'd be a great way to get an army quick.
Yeah, for sure.
But somebody had posted today something and I don't know if it was just a generated thing, but it was the Death Troopers, same game but Death Troopers.
Really?
Yeah. Didn't have a part number or anything. That's why I'm just thinking it was something that was generated, but I'd be all over that.
Yeah.
I'm on Bag 5 building the taxi right now.
Hey, Brad the Builder.
Brad the Builder in the house. How you doing, buddy? He was taking his RSR apart the other day.
Oh, for another Transformers build?
Yep.
Nice.
He's gonna build Jazz.
Yeah.
Brickman says Dan from Brickmania did the first blacksmith shop, paved the way for Lego ideas.
Oh, nice.
Awesome.
Yeah, there's a lot of talented people out there. They're just it's like artists almost. They can see it before they build it, you know.
I wish I could do that.
That just wows me too with these, you know, again, watching the Lego Masters. how these guys come up with it on the fly. You know, it seems like you're like, oh, they got 16 hours to build something. That should be no problem. But it is, you know, especially when you're coming up with concept on the fly and you can't look at reference material and you can't go research building techniques. It's all just quite impressive.
For sure. The only thing that bugs the heck out of me is that they get unlimited brick.
Yeah.
Like that's a big deal right there.
Yeah, my big thing with that is I wouldn't know where to begin.
Right.
Yeah. Brad the Builder said, I just built a stand for his UCS Falcon. He got it off the table. Oh, nice.
Did you do an Efferman stand, Brad?
Is it upright? Is it? Yeah. I'm curious.
Heather Miraz. Hello, Heather.
That's another thing I was going to say.
Hello,
is,
Heather.
Yesterday, I saw the UCS Millennium Falcon for the first time in person.
Yeah. He was blown away.
Oh my god, that thing is huge.
That's what she said. It is, and you know that's part of it. So that's the thing, Jason. Like I take for granted, right?
Yeah.
So I mean, there's one in our store all the time. I have one right in front of me all the time because I have mine on my coffee table. But yeah, if you've never seen one before, yeah, man, it's something epic, and you could stare at it for an hour just looking at all the detail in it, right? It's just cool.
Yeah.
I think I was staring at it for a while. I think when I went in for him to check out, I was just standing at it, like looking at it.
Yeah. It is impressive, that's for sure.
Is the Star Destroyer the same? Is it bigger than that?
It's
longer.
Yeah, it's fewer pieces, a little bigger in scale, longer.
Yeah, and actually taller. So I guess the Star Destroyer from bottom to top is about this big. So it's pretty big.
Jeez.
And with that, like you were saying, you stare at it or whatever. Yeah, for sure you do. Like, I'll stand in front of my TV and I'll stare at that Star Destroyer all the time, just checking out the back, like the back end of it, the motor. Like it's unreal. It's just beautiful.
Mm-hmm. Like I think I remember when Brad first opened his, and he was just staring at all the bags and everything.
Oh, it's a little bit to take in when you open up the bags and stuff. There's a lot.
Just the manual. The manual is, you know.
Yeah, the manual is almost as impressive as the build. Like it's just huge. Coil ring binder. Like Zoe's trying to build the Rubicon and it's not working. Well. Jane Doe, I believe the part you had a problem with, was it Technic actually, or was it? I thought it was just a regular Lego piece.
Yeah, I think it was regular.
Yeah.
Brickman says anybody can build from instructions. Building mocks and alts is talent. Yeah, absolutely.
I say that all the time, actually.
Just those guys on the show, you know, that doing it with the camera in front of you, doing it with a time limit, doing it with a partner that you're not always on the same page with, you know.
Yeah. But there is a lot to be said. Like, part of me, like even that Bugle, there's a lot of figuring with that. There's a lot of, and that's what I enjoy. I absolutely enjoy that. I enjoy just really digging into a set like that and trying to figure out, finding a way to make it work. And
I really hate this taxi.
The taxi, yeah. There's a really good taxi on Rebrickable, actually.
It's a decent one. It's decent.
It's probably the best I've ever seen.
What is it?
The guy actually should be classified as a superstar.
I
think some would probably classify him as a superstar.
I actually had a good week on taxis. I think I sold 3 of them.
Holy smokes!
Yeah, including Snowlena bought some instructions, but Had 3 taxi sales this week. It's kind of odd how that happens. They just kind of go in spurts.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I have been the worst friend in the world. I haven't bought one yet, but it's coming. I need a whole bunch of
I'm not mad. I'm just disappointed.
I was waiting for it.
I'll have to buy the truck one if you ever make that truck.
Yeah, for sure. It's definitely on my list, and I need to get that done before I go back to work.
Yeah. Agreed. I was just waiting out so I could buy them both at the same time. That's all.
I mean, I got the police car and the taxi at the same time. That police car is also another good one.
Yeah.
I kind of want to get another one of. So, are you able to see who buys them, or does it just say that someone bought them?
Yeah, you can see because it comes through PayPal, so you can see who bought them. The thing that bothers me about Rebrickable, though, is if you have free stuff, you can't see when people download your free stuff.
Yeah, that'd be annoying.
Don't you have to have a percentage of free stuff? Or were we talking about this?
No, I don't think so. My first one uploaded was premium.
Oh, okay.
Was that the police or taxi?
Yeah, the police car was.
I've got to get it, and then I've got to look at parts to see what I need because I think I probably should have enough.
It's just there's a couple of odd ones that like the fenders are kind of odd ones. They're not the usual fenders.
And I'll go see Harley shop at his Lego store.
If I ever need traffic lights for my town, I'll probably definitely get those instructions.
Yep.
Yeah, those are free.
Six goes over here.
I just feel like I'm wasting my time building this taxi. I really do.
Snow Lena said, "The taxi? Yeah, I got a couple of them over here. Here's one without stickers on it because I don't want to put stickers on it. I don't want to open the sticker pack. Got 2 of those actually, and then the one with stickers on it. But that was the thing because that was my goal all along anyway. Like, remember when they came out with the taxi cab? I took a look at it and I was just like, nope, don't need it.
The creator one?
Yeah.
That's what inspired me to design one.
Exactly.
Actually. I saw it and said, this is terrible. I need one that you can actually put a minifigure in.
Yep. Nailed it.
I saw that in the store yesterday.
Yeah.
Should have gotten it. I'm in need for a good taxi.
Brickman says, Lego friend told me once a lot of talented Lego creators are on the spectrum. Something to think about. Yeah, absolutely. Those folks they can see designs before, in their head.
It's like an artist. Just like an artist. And then some of them, like that being said too, I know there's a whole bunch of creators out there that are just really good with software.
Yeah.
And can design the living heck out of stuff on software. But to that extent, I still think you have to see it. You have to have an idea. I mean, everything starts with an idea, but it's impressive to see the people on Lego Masters because they literally have to see it in their heads and then, draw it out and let her buck. Like, away we go.
Yep.
I think my favorite part about Lego Masters is when they're describing what they want to build and they have that little drawing animation and kind of instead of just telling us and then we have to kind of imagine ourselves.
Yeah. But that being said, that the hosts make the biggest deal to me. It's
Yeah.
Something that says the weird thing in my bank account comes up saying I paid $1.39. Your real name, Tan Jam. What? And then send the money to comes up with his real name.
Yeah, the host doesn't really affect me too much. It's the lack of showing the building is what I'm not a big fan of for the American one.
Yeah, and I was talking to Boone about that, and he made a good point. Like, especially early, it's hard to do that when you got 10 to 12 contestants. It's hard to really showcase the builds. It gets easier as the show goes on, and I'm hoping that the U.S. version will do that.
How many people did the Australian one have, like, to start off with?
Same amount.
I thought it was 8. I thought they started with 8. At least in season 1, I thought they started with 8.
I think in their new seasons, they're same as America.
Yeah.
Because I started watching it yesterday, and I look, and it's an hour 30 minute episode, and I'm like, oh my gosh.
The opening episode, yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah, the only reason I'm annoyed with the host is just their lack of judgment on a lot of things. Like they say one thing and do the other, and that bugs me. But that being said, I don't know if that's 100% their fault. Like, I mean, you never know how much pull Legos, like Lego in the background saying, this is what we need to do here. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So.
And then you also got to worry, or wonder, it's reality TV. Like, so I felt myself, we talked about the one contestant that I think everybody loves to hate. He just was really unlikable person.
Yeah.
And you almost have to wonder how much, was he really that unlikable, or did they ask him to be kind of the villain?
The heel, yeah. Yeah, for sure. Definitely a possibility. Or how do they portray it? Because I'm a big F1 fan. I watch F1 all the time.
Yeah.
Awesome. And they have a show on Netflix called Drive to Survive. And it's funny, they made some of the drivers out to be enemies, and they're not enemies. They're actually buds. Like, it's kind of funny to see. So it's like, it's all how it gets portrayed, or how like it gets shown in the filming of it, or how it's produced, I guess. Is what it's normally your cape box, but it's a shoelace.
That's most things are scripted, I believe, nowadays.
Yeah, for sure. Not going to get ratings if they're not, right?
Yeah.
When you turn your mic back on, Tanner, I think it does this, like, it sounds like air for a minute, like it's like equalizer, like stabilizing out.
So weird.
I look up, I'm expecting to see your hair like breeze.
I was like, are we on the highway? I was confused for a second.
Someone just roll the window down.
It's crazy. I don't hear it at all.
It just comes, it's faint. You don't hear it too much, but
oh yeah, Brickman, I agree. The hosts don't build. They're usually unaware. Hamish pretty much says it that he doesn't know it or understand it, but which seems odd, you know.
But Brickman, well, like Brickman, he's
Yeah.
one of the best builders around.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Whereas on the U.S. side of it, they have the tour builders, right? They're actual Lego
Yeah.
masters. Like,
Yeah, they work for Lego.
yeah,
That's another thing I was thinking about is it better to have only one judge?
That's a good question. I don't.
Hmm.
It definitely takes some of the inconsistency out of the judging and maybe even some of the subjectivity, but
yeah.
Also opens up for like bias as well.
I don't like either of them. I think they're both the American version ones are inconsistent. Like, I don't know.
No, I agree. Like I said, the one that rattles me the most, the one that gets me. And sorry if you haven't seen it, but it's the earthquake version one.
Mm-hmm.
She even states in the show. She states major components cannot fall off your unit. Like it's stopped when major components fall off. And the two scientist guys, their building was the worst thing I've ever seen in my life.
Yep.
It literally had like base plates to cover the sides of the damn thing. Stupid. And they fell off immediately. Level 2, they were gone. So to me, that's your building falling apart.
Yeah.
By your rules. Instead, they let it kept going and it had a Technic frame. Well, any guy can build a Technic frame and make it work. Like literally any Technic frame would have stood up to that faker. So they got to stay on till step 11 because their inner frame stayed together.
The one that does it for me is the hat one.
Yeah.
2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
That, oh my gosh. Like the people that won should not have won, in my opinion.
Well, the thing that was the thing that blew me away, the guys that should have won are the guys that didn't. Like, so the big one, when he goes forward and it almost falls over and he catches it, like those pieces that those guys had built there were massive, and how that stayed together in that little incident, I'm like, this blows my mind.
Yeah.
Like that's a solid build. And then,
Some of the Peacock one?
yeah.
You thought they should have won?
No, I thought that their build was solid. Like,
Oh.
I actually really liked their build.
I think the Pirate's hat should have gone at least second.
That pirate hat was wicked. The two-sided thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then the Robin Hood one, I think, got in first.
Yeah. Yeah, the pirate's hat was my favorite out of them. This is the front part of the shoe. This thing's coming together.
Oh, I hear fireworks already.
Do you?
Yeah. Kind of wasting them now because you can't.
Not even dark there yet.
Yeah.
So I saw some of that talk you guys were talking about there, but so they have noise bylaw stuff, or is it just
Ours, you have to be done by 11, but
Is
some
it?
people don't follow that.
Yeah, I think ours is the same. Last night it was actually not bad. They actually finished up around 10 o'clock.
Oh, that's not terrible. Yours, the ones that you posted were pretty darn impressive, like
They were,
professional grade.
yeah, for sure. People spent some money on fireworks, but
Yeah.
they were literally like right in my backyard, basically.
So, got a little story about that actually. We went to Hawaii for Christmas and New Year's one year, and it was a family trip. So it was myself and my father-in-law and my mother-in-law and my wife, my sister-in-law. So we go to we go to Hawaii, and Christmas is not that big of a deal there. Just kind of like whatever.
Yeah.
But New Year's comes along. Well, that's a big deal. So there's fireworks stands everywhere. There's like all this stuff all over the place. And, my father-in-law says, "Hey, should we buy some fireworks?" I'm like, "Yeah, let's do it." So we go to this fireworks stand. I'm standing there, and this is like, I still don't have my base tan on yet, so I'm still looking pretty Canadian. And I said to the lady, I'm like, we want to pick up some fireworks. And she's like, "Oh, okay." And she looks at me, and I said, "Is this all you got?" And she looks at me and she goes, "Are you a cop?" And I look at her, I'm like, "Look how white I am. How could I possibly be a cop here?" And she starts laughing. She goes, "Follow me." And I'm like, "Okay." I didn't really know what was going on. She takes us through her little fireworks stand thing that was on the side of the road. It was like a fruit stand almost. But she takes us through that, out to her car, and she's looking around, and she pops the trunk of her car, and she's got professional grade fireworks in the back of her car. And I'm like, "What the hell?" I'm like, no. And she's like, "Well, these are real good ones." She goes, "I'll give you a real good deal on them." I'm like, I'm a little bit scared right now.
Still no.
Yeah, still no.
I would have heard the deal out at least. Like
Oh.
what the deal would have been.
I just see myself making headlines in Hawaii. Canadian burns down Hawaii. Good. That's exactly what I need to do. Lacing the shoe.
I tell you, I'm very pleased with this.
Yeah.
It's
Phenomenal.
nice.
I have to go and get myself a new pair of Superstars to celebrate.
I mean, I don't think you shouldn't.
Kirsten? I hope she's watching.
This is a cool Sandman.
Yeah, the Sandman is very cool. The Mysterio, I was disappointed with.
Oh man, I don't know if I can do this shoelace. Taking me back to kindergarten here.
The bunny, that you're doing the bunny loops?
Yeah, I'm gonna have to. Just do the loop, swoop, and pull thing. All right, it's working. For me.
Loop, swoop, and pull. 1, 2, 3. Oops.
Was I supposed to put the wheels on the taxi?
No, it's autonomous. It just drives without wheels.
I don't think taxis necessarily need wheels per se.
It's in the wrong neighborhood, so they got stolen.
It's on chocks. Just put it on chocks. Just put on some brown Lego bricks.
Elizabeth says hers still in the warehouse. It will get there. Be worth the wait.
It is worth the wait. It's actually a really cool set.
DCL says, I guess marketing works. I got a new pair of real Superstores because of this. Or Superstars.
Superstores.
Superstores, those two.
That's some Superstores.
Oh, here's like, oh shoot. Forgot.
Yeah, Brickman, fireworks illegal a lot of parts of. It depends on the state here in the U.S.
Yeah, they were just made legal here, like maybe 3 or 4 years ago.
And then even then, some states will restrict if they have really dry
Yeah,
weather.
absolutely.
There's a green hot dog. Ugh.
It's because it's gone bad. It goes in the garbage can.
That's right. Doesn't stop Spider-Ham from going after it, though.
Cherries haven't gone bad. The cherries were still normal color.
Yeah. I think
I
there's
actually just built some of those here. I got the
purple one.
stuffs in there. Built some extra ones today.
Yeah. I mean, except for the purple cherry, I think the purple cherry might be a little dead, but what do I
Don't eat
know?
that one. Definitely don't eat that one.
Yeah. Does it matter what stud Sandman goes on, or
No, not really.
Rebecca said it's not even 7:30 and my kids already got the crafts out. Nice.
Me too. Look, I'm doing crafts with lacing this shoe.
Would you display this set in your walk-in wardrobe? You could.
You could do whatever you want.
What did you say about the lace in the shoe, Tanner?
I said I feel like I'm doing crafts lacing the shoe.
Yeah. Did you build the stand already?
No.
Oh,
So you need to tell us a story.
tell you a story.
Yeah.
One time, I actually beat Tanner in a build. End of story.
it's a good story.
See if I can tie this shoe when it's not on my foot.
You're gonna have to put the shoe on your foot.
I'm going to.
I'm going to.
All right, there's the taxi though.
Got it. I'll do it up again later. All right.
Nice. Did you put it under that piece?
What piece?
In the
Oh,
middle.
you got to put it under. No, I didn't. I didn't
Yeah,
even
you gotta
notice
put it
that.
under there.
That's cool. They got a piece on the tongue.
Yep.
Did you? I think you need to show me again.
It's right here. It's done.
Yeah, just take
Under
it
that
out
piece,
and
under
put it back in.
Yeah, I even made sure the laces were perfectly straight.
Dang it. That is really clever. I wondered why they put the gap in the
Yep.
into that piece.
Yeah, they like kind of really didn't leave anything out on this shoe. He's trying to trick you, Kevin.
Did it work?
No.
Nope. Nope.
Nice. Is there only one color lace? Yes, Andrew, there is only one color of lace.
But I mean, you could get any shoelace and do
Yeah.
this.
Easy peasy. I'm actually probably going to retie mine. Like a lot of my shoes, I tie my laces different in. I do them straight across. So I'll
Yeah,
probably
yeah.
do the same thing in the shoes or in this shoe.
I'm gonna speed build this stand.
Good, because I'm slowing down here. I don't want to beat you through it. Gets people talking. Gets people talking. The stand is kind of cool. Neat design. Huh. Easy peasy, Adam Labreezy.
I don't even know what that is.
It's like Adam Levine, only different.
Okay, I know who that is.
Maroon 6, right?
That's right.
That was such a dad joke, but it was funny.
That's what I do.
It's what I do.
What
It's
I
what I
do.
know. Now I got a payphone going through my head. My lord. What bag are you on, Jason?
He's on mute. think you're on mute, Jason.
I'm on 6.
6?
Yeah.
I tell you what I do like. Since they created this 2x6 tile, they're not shy about using it.
No, right?
That's a good question. Can you exchange it for another size if the shoe doesn't fit?
Yeah.
Yeah, Brickman, you could absolutely use this as a teaching device for kids.
Oh, nailed it. Boom.
I think you need to do it again. It's upside down.
Oh, man. It is upside down.
Told ya.
Shit.
I think you built it for the left foot. You need to build it for the right.
You have to redesign their stand here. Oh, you mother. No, I'll just do this.
Did you really do it upside down?
No. Maybe. There. Ta-da! There they go. Right there. Make sure you put the sticker on the right way.
Yeah, Jason.
What? My shoe's not gonna look as good as your guys's.
It is impressive. It is seriously impressive. One thing Lego missed was the shoe liner in the set. Actually, Brickman, like the way they do the inside of the shoe, it actually looks like it has the liner in there. There you go. So pretty cool. It's heavy. It's definitely heavy.
And on the struggle bus with this sticker.
Don't put it on upside down. I'm telling you from a friend. Just broke down the 3-in-1 pet shop. But kept the at the moment on the hot dog stand for my city. Nice. Hey, Tommy Rich. How you doing?
Tommy Rich.
Jane Doe says, you finished first, Kevin. I had a funny comment, but I don't want to say it. It weighs more than the Nike Air Force Ones. I could go get a Nike Air Force One and compare it. But my Air Force One is huge. This is what did it say the size is? They said this is I got to be a size 9 or 10.
Yeah.
Dang.
Well, thank you so much, Nolene. I appreciate it.
Uh-oh.
What? Did you put the sticker on the wrong way?
No, I missed a 2x6 plate.
Oh.
I see it now.
Yeah, it's actually like quite sturdy, quite solid. I swear autocorrecting is killing me.
Hey, Dibs Bricks.
The actual shoe version comes in a 14 when it comes out. That's a big shoe. I thought my 12s are large. Thanks, Dead Bricks. Yeah, it's a pretty cool build actually. Like I knew right from the time they were announcing it that I was going to get it, but
I think you have a larger shoe than I do.
yeah,
I think I wear 11s.
you're 11. Yeah, I wear 12.
Yeah, everything about this. The display stand's probably the least impressive thing, but it's even pretty good.
It's a decent little stand. Like it's the way that like it has so that was the part that Tanner and I were showing you before, right? And that's all that it goes into.
Hey, Bearded Brick Builder, welcome. Brood's got to go feed the brood. We'll see you, buddy.
See you, buddy.
Yeah, I like it. So those that have just joined, you can't see, but there's a nice little red 2x3 brick, solid brick in the shoe, like you're stepping on a Lego. Pretty cool. There's printed pieces on the inside, just like a real shoe. You got a printed tongue. Shoe laces right through the tongue there. It's great for an $80 set, $80 US dollars. What was it for y'all in Canada?
109.
109 for that price point. It's a great build.
Tommy Rich says, "You know what they say about guys with big feet? They wear big socks."
Yes, they do. Excellent.
And Snowlena said $159.99 there, $160. Wow. Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, it's a nice little display piece.
I'll probably display it just like that on top of the box.
Yep. Or just like this too. You could do the box behind it.
Yep.
Yeah, it's fantastic.
Let's see. Is there a size on the box? There's not. But, yeah. Here, I'll show you. You get 18 plus the set number and the piece count.
Yeah, and then like we showed before, inside the box, you have a picture of the shoe, and then you lift that up. Built in Lego.
Bearded Brick Builder says, "What did you get to get the promo?" So I had to spend an extra $5 here in the U.S. I think the store had some roses in stock, so I threw in some of the roses to take me over the mark.
Yeah, I had bought cups anyway, so I was over. The shoe didn't get you there on its own, which is hilarious. But I had bought 3 cups of bulk.
Yeah, not at all an accident, obviously.
Yeah.
And then you got a second one with your third bugle, right?
Yeah. Yeah. So I don't even know. Like I was going to go to Lego store today, actually. I'll probably head there at some point tomorrow. And see, because I don't know if I pick another one up or I really need to get my hands on some bulk brick. So I bought a Minnie Mouse keychain to get over the promo. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, and it's like it's just right on the cusp of it, which just I don't know. It doesn't make a lot of sense to me. It's weird that Lego does something weird like that because they're normally really good. So that with a straight face.
They've been doing that more and more lately, though. Having the
for sure.
It was good that they made it available without just the shoe, though. So you can get it when you buy anything.
Yeah. So I got. Did you watch the last video, Tanner? I know you were away. So
Yes, I
see my
did.
last one? Okay.
Yep. Yep. I watched it this morning.
So you got 2 more McLarens coming your way, and then
Yeah, thanks. Can't wait to throw those as well.
yeah, I got 2 of the swing rides as well.
Yeah. So, did that promo just go through the first, or did they just have a lot of extra?
Well, so that was the funny thing is because I was at the Lego store a week ago or whatever, and Dino was there, and he's like, "Oh, you should get this, you should get this," because I saw the swing ride. I'm like, I kind of want it, but I mean, it's just a promo, so I wasn't whatever. So I didn't end up buying anything. And he goes, "Well, you could take the chance of July 1st when you pick up your shoe that the promo's still here." So when I was in West Ed, I picked up my stuff. I got my cups quick, and then I was ringing in and getting out of there. And Dino's like, "Oh man, you just made it! Like we have like I can't remember how many. Said it wasn't that many left." So I was like, "Oh, cool." And then when I went to Southgate, just when I picked up the Bugle, they're like, "Oh yeah, you get all 3 promos." I'm like, "Oh, so you guys have lots of those?" And they're like, "Yeah, tons."
That's interesting. Yeah, we didn't get them at the Mall of America store.
Well, the funnier part is they just ran out of the Star Wars promo for May 4th.
Huh.
Because West Ed had a ton of them left over because remember they were closed down over COVID.
Yeah.
Or like May the 4th, they were closed down because they had a case or whatever. So they had tons of the promos left still. So if you're buying that stuff, you were getting the.
Tommy Rich, that's perfect, and I am going to do that. I'm going to hand out McLaren and Dots poly bags for Halloween.
You probably should, and then your house is going to get egged like crazy after the kids go to put the 5 stickers on.
Yep.
Yeah. And here's the for those of you that haven't built or bought or anything yet. So page 139 in the book tells you how to or the you can build it left or right. And then here's bag 7. And in bag 7 you get another one of those superstar printed pieces, which is kind of cool. And then all the extra pieces to turn the shoe the other way. And then in the kit itself you get that. So unless that's a leftover piece. No, just kidding.
Bearded Brick Builder asked, would we recommend the shoe?
Yeah, 1,000%. Yeah.
100%. Like I was saying it earlier, I wasn't sold on it when I first saw it released, and then I don't know, I don't even know what brought me around, but I think it was just seeing this little promo and saying, "Hey, I want that," and the shoe's only $80, so that sounds like a good set to get with it. And then I saw it and thought, "Yeah, this is awesome." And then building it just cemented the decision because it's a really fun build.
Elizabeth, yeah, you can buy a second one and you can do a left and a right shoe. Yeah, absolutely.
And like Kevin was saying, you can, if you want to display them in the box, there's room to put 2 shoes in the box.
Yeah.
Right. Complete with those of you that didn't see the opening, they actually put tissue paper in the box as well, so you could do the tissue paper.
Yeah, Dips Bricks. Yeah, Snowlena was talking about that too. They don't. I don't know why. I don't get it. Why they don't have the promo in Australia? It's not like it's a massive promo or like it's a super cool. It's probably one of the coolest promos I've seen in a while. But
so do they not have it at all, or do they don't? It's only in stores.
Well, that was the thing. Yeah, I can't remember if they had it in stores and they could just order it or whatever. Elizabeth, yeah, you're correct. Lego details are amazing. They do some pretty cool stuff. It almost seems like they up their level too when they go into a collab with somebody. So when it's in a collab with Adidas or something, it's like, Adidas probably comes to the table and says, get it right. If you don't get it right, you're not doing it. So it'll be interesting to see if they do a line of this because I mean I don't know, it'd probably be kind of hard to get after all these bigs because some of the I know with Adidas they have, they have business agreements already because they come out with all the shoes and that sort of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But hard to say if they could, crack into Nike or Asics.
There you go.
I actually really had to think about it before I said it. What's popping, Jason? Where are you at? What are you working on?
I'm in like bag 6, I believe. Just working on the wall. I just got done working on this first part of the fire escape.
Oh, sorry, bud.
No, I was just saying I'm like hidden behind it. So
Yeah.
I'm right here, guys.
Yep.
So, Kevin, I think you should show off your Mega Bugle.
Yeah. There it is.
Shoe
I
promos in
was
play.
sweating bullets moving it the other day.
It's on a Mills plate. You should be fine, though, right?
You know how heavy that thing is?
Yeah, I bet.
Yeah. And when I moved it, because I built it the same way, the windows come out the same way. I was worried that one of them was going to fall out. And then I just, my brain went to, I was going to try to catch it. And then we'd have a mess everywhere. Yeah, I'm going to do a video on it here soon. So I got kind of with that. Multiple people sent me the same picture, but Tanner did it first. And it was a picture of his Instagram is Stark Stark underscore Industries. I want to get it right. This guy's done some amazing stuff. So he did a Bugle and he did a Sanctum, and they're both amazing. But in his Bugle, he did the underground section is the LRT or the subway.
Mm-hmm.
So now that's happening.
Stark underscore brick underscore industry.
That's what it is. So check that guy's page out. He has the Bugle and Sanctum parked beside each other there, and that Sanctum is just unreal. The details inside too are pretty phenomenal. Like it's a cool build. So I started on getting basically I've got to do it for this one. I have to use 2 48 by 48 base plates for that to fit on properly. So it's going to be big. And then, of course, I got to throw some lights into it. Todd said, how tall am I? Todd wears a size 15 shoe. I'm 5'9". I wear a 12.
How tall are you, Todd?
Jason is you're over 6 feet, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Me too.
It's true.
Couldn't even say it with a straight face.
Nope.
Oh. He just sits short.
Yup.
So you're doing, that's the elevator side there.
Yeah.
So when you're building the Bugle, you do a lot of the, you do the elevator side, you build it up first, and then you, everything else comes into place. Like your windows pop, you can see in where Jason's building there in the gray little dots, the windows pop in there 2 by 2. That's what I struggled with when I did this other Bugle. I was going to do an elevator on both sides, but as I got to thinking about it, it didn't work so good when I got to the top of the build because I wanted J. Jonah Jameson's office. It's huge. So the secretary's office is just a cubicle like this big, and
Yeah.
then his office is the rest of the top of the floor. So
Did you do a single elevator, or did you double up the elevator?
single elevator, yeah.
That's fine. That's the way to go.
The only reason I did it that way is because I was gonna. Well, I could have doubled them. I should. Well, I didn't want to do that because I wanted to have the windows to the backside. But if I did the 2 elevator doors side by side, would have worked. But I didn't want to have one here because originally my plan was to take one full, take the windows out of the side, take the windows out of the side, and then somehow join them in the middle. But if you do that, then you have your second elevator shafts in the middle of the building.
Oh yeah, no.
So I didn't want to do that. So Elena says she's 6'1" and wears a US size 11.
That's what I wear. So I'm 6'2".
Yeah. Elizabeth's 5'2" and she wears a 6.5. Yeah, DC, the elevator shaft is pretty cool actually. It's 2x6 flat tile pieces that go inside the door like as elevator doors. And then on the top of the elevator they have they use a one by one modified stud, and they give you orange pieces with the yellow arrows on them for up and down. So it's a pretty, and then on the bottom floor, or no, on every floor, you build a stack of 1x1s, and then they have 2 1x1 modifieds in the middle with the red buttons. So they have an up and a down button.
Yep.
It's kind of neat.
I am having the worst luck with this. It's terrible.
What's going on?
I have ripped my instructions maybe 6 times so far.
Oh, really?
Yeah. There's small rips like on the top of the or the bottom of the page. It's still
If you want
unwatchable.
another book, let me know. I know a guy that has a couple.
That's cute. You could send them a book and a McLaren or 2.
No, those have their home. Right beside all the Black Series. It'll be Black Series as far as you can see, and then just a row of McLarens.
Yes.
Let's see if I can buy a whole case and send them to you.
Oh, so speaking of Black Series, I don't know if you've had this problem with yours. 2 of mine, I came home and 2 of mine had fallen down off of their, like the adhesive on the hooks
Yes.
comes off and they fall. And so I got the hook just hanging on the wall still, but the figures, I had 2 of them came off. I don't know if it got too hot and the adhesive just separated or what, but
Yeah. So no, I think it just does it from the weight of it. So
Yeah.
did you get the pictures I sent you?
did I? No, I did not.
You should have. I sent them. There should be 6 pictures you got.
No, I didn't get 'em.
That's why I'm wondering why you're asking that question, because the very last picture is Grief Cargo laying on my couch in the empty. You see the hook is hanging on the wall.
Yeah, I did not get them yet.
It shows you his hat from here. It's weird.
I'll try turning it off and back on again.
Yeah, you should try turning it off and then back on again. Because it didn't say that it didn't send, so it's weird. Yeah, I think there was 7 pictures I sent you because I have them in different sections everywhere. So
Yeah, I mean, so it's fixable. Like I just grab a couple small strips of tape and retape the hang tag back on.
yeah, that's what I've had to do. But there's only a couple that I've had the problems with, and that Grief Carg is one that I can, even with good tape, it doesn't stay. So honestly, with that one, I'll probably hot glue the thing back in because I don't care about that figure all that much. It was just the reason I bought him was because he was the only one available one day.
And now you see them everywhere. That's the only ones I see at stores now are Grief and Quill.
Grief, Quill, and Jar Jar still.
Yeah, did you send it to the right person, Kevin?
Yeah, it was definitely you.
I didn't get them. That's odd.
He said, shoot me a picture or two of your Black Series. And then, so like, look, like I literally have, there's your comments right there. And there's the pictures is sent.
That's wild. Yeah, you have to resend them.
I'm going to try turning this off and then back on again.
So, great story here. So, Kevin, I showed you these. I saw these clone pilot hawks in Target the other day, finally. And actually, I stopped by Target this morning and saw they still had 5 or 6 of these there.
Really?
So I was checking online for the others this morning, and I saw Obi-Wan was available for purchase online.
Huh.
So I ordered one. It only let me order one. I couldn't order more than one, but I ordered one and then went back and looked again, and they were no longer available online.
Huh. Sold out?
I don't know. I don't know if it was sold out or what. It seemed odd timing because I literally checked again, and I just got a shipping notice for it. It said it shipped already. So
oh, wow.
I'll have Obi-Wan now as well.
Tell me if you got those.
I did. Just got them.
So Snowlena says that awkward moment when you send your pictures to the wrong person. Elizabeth says, good point. Don't scroll too far. Don't want to see what the other pictures you guys send each other.
Oh, the grief sitting on the couch. That poor guy.
He's just sitting there. And you look at the picture before, you see the hook up there. Yeah, is Brick Girl still here? I want to know what happened with her shuttle today. I'm curious. Oh, there's one more picture. I have, actually. There it is. That one. Those ones I haven't put up yet. They're sitting on the coffee table I haven't started working on yet. Jason's still doing okay. Just waved that he's still awake. Once you, so after you build those elevator shafts and those bugles, then the next few steps are pretty repetitive because you got to do the windows and you got to do the sections in between that take the girders, and you got to just. So I just, because I had everything open, I basically just put everything out and I started putting all the girder pieces together so that I had like the 6 or whatever it was in a row, and then I had them all bulk built so that I could go through and just grab parts and pieces.
Yeah, that'd probably be a better way of doing it.
Well, but the thing is, the way you're doing it, because I had all the bags open because the second Daily Bugle had I had all the bags open because I had stripped all the minifigures out, right?
Uh-huh.
So basically, I was just dumping those bags into I have a big bin that I got from IKEA, which I really like to use, especially when I'm doing something big. It's usually what I call my sorting bin, which that just means I dump all the parts into it. And I just dumped everything into there, so I could literally go through and pick out 100 of those things and build them all up and just have them sitting inside because you're going to use them throughout the whole build. So
yeah, that makes sense.
Because for the most part, the floors are pretty repetitive. It just they change the interiors of what's going on inside.
All these stickers to deal with now.
Yeah, there's a fair amount of those, but there's a lot of printed pieces in there. And for you guys that haven't built it, if you look at Jason's the back of the building there, see where that web is? That's where Peter Parker's backpack hides in there. That web flips up and there's a little backpack chilling out in there.
So speaking of,
Mm-hmm.
you say they're starting to kind of do a little spoiling of the newest Spider-Man movie with some of the Lego sets that came out, right? So I don't know if you saw those.
Was there something about a black suit?
There's a black suit where he's fighting Vulture
Mhm.
with Big Mech. And the Vulture figure looks phenomenal too.
Yeah.
By the way, with the big wings.
Yeah.
And then there's a Sanctorum set as well. Like just a miniature cutaway scene in the Sanctum.
Yeah.
With him and really good Doctor Strange figure, a really good Wong figure, and MJ. I think that's the first figure of her.
Yeah. Is it?
I think so.
Huh.
Like of that version of MJ. I feel
Yeah.
like. I could be wrong. I'm often wrong.
I actually just watched before the stream started this morning here. I watched, or this afternoon, I was watching the first Spider-Man, Tobey Maguire, and
Yeah. I need to rewatch those.
I just started watching them.
Did you ever watch that Into the Spider-Verse?
Not yet.
It's really good. It's
Yeah.
actually really good.
Yeah, I was going to start watching that actually. I had it dialed up to watch that, and then I'm like, nah, I actually just want to watch.
Yeah. Yeah, I really liked it.
And then I started watching. I finished that, and I was watching Homecoming, and Homecoming, or Far From Home.
The newest
And,
one's Far From Home.
What's that?
The newest one is Far From Home, if that's what you're talking about.
Which one is it where they go on it with Mysterio?
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
Far
that's
From Home.
Far From Home.
Far From Home. So that's what I was watching. It was Far From Home, and I was laughing at the teachers. The teachers are hilarious. How about the middle speed?
JB Smoove, yeah.
I just took some pills. He's like, he's out cold already.
Tommy said, "Did you see the new Asgard set with Fat Thor?" Yeah, they actually call him Bro Thor. They call him Bro Thor
Oh,
in
wow.
the set. Yeah, looks great. Definitely one that I'll have to pick up. The Korg minifigure is a little weird, and then Meek. I think they just did like a little head with a couple studs
Yeah.
below him.
Oh, Dips, how did you enjoy the Vegemite? I haven't tried it yet. I was going to do it this morning, but I got distracted, easily distracted. Tomorrow morning will be my first shot at Vegemite. See what happens. Got to give it a try.
For sure. Just don't eat it straight. Make sure and put it on toast or something.
Oh, I've been instructed on how to eat it. Don't use it all. Very light.
Yeah.
The bearded brick builder, Kevin, you're in for a treat. Jane Doe thinly spreaded. Yep,
That's what she said.
that's what she said. Yep. And then I think next week, we're going to do Brick Girl. I think is going to join us, Tanner, and we're going to do, because I screwed everything up because you were supposed to do a build with her, and then I talked her into doing the build. I can't remember what build that was.
Yeah, the Darth Vader's castle.
Yeah, it was that one. Yeah. And then, so then I told her that I have to, I will do the, because she was going to build the Tantive or the A-Wing, because both of us haven't built either of ours yet. So that'll probably be next weekend. We'll start that.
You'll start my cantina, maybe.
Yeah, that'll work. That'll be excellent. You're going to love that cantina, by the way.
Yeah.
Lana says, "Have I tried my other snacks? I tried the Volvo, the other ones that had coconut on them. So, no, I haven't had the iced Volvos yet. Those are still right here. I ate the other ones. That bag is gone. These I know I'm going to love because they're mint.
Mm-hmm.
So I know I'm going to love those. The pineapple chocolate is completely gone. Jane Doe made me eat it all. She taught me how to eat it properly. Throw it in your mouth and chew. And then I'm halfway through this one, and I absolutely love it. This one's golden blend of caramelized white chocolate.
Mm-hmm.
The funny thing is, I'm used to eating, like, our white chocolate here is very white, right?
Yeah.
Maybe because it's caramelized or whatever. I'll get a piece of this out of here. Show you. This stuff is like, it's like a tan.
Yeah.
It's delicious though.
I haven't figured out how to display some of my stuff. You can see Orthanc just sitting on the city table back there. It's just sitting right by Ninjago City. No big deal.
Good spot.
It looks okay there.
I think it'd look good in your roller coaster.
I might put it there. Yeah.
It's a good idea with a rocket. That thing looked awesome in there.
It did look awesome. For sure.
Tommy said to me yesterday, I don't know if he messaged you the same thing. He picked up a London bus off Zavi for $99.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I saw that deal on Saturday. I just saw that.
That would be. Oh yeah, so Dips Brick says because it's caramelized, it's a bit darker. It's delicious. It's really good.
Zavi's also got the Defender on sale right now too.
Is that where did Jane Doe get hers from there?
No, I think she got it locally there from
Okay.
one of those stores, but she got a great deal on it too. I think.
Yeah.
She's still.
That's a great build. Who was it? I was watching Easy the other day, and he said something about he on his stream. It was on his he was streaming, and I was watching him and chatting him up there, and he was talking about the creator cars.
Mm-hmm.
And because I was there, he said he made mention about the Mustangs, right? And he says because he goes, well, the Mustang's your favorite creator build, right? And I'm like, well, to be honest, the one that I think personally has the most, like, the coolest features is that the DB. Like I said, it's got all these play features, and it's just a neat build. Like, it's not the coolest car for me, but it's probably the neatest build in the line. And I said, then the Mustang's a close second. He then started questioning me on the third Mustang, and I said, "Oh yeah, no, that thing's absolutely fantastic as long as you don't touch it, look at it, or breathe on it.
You're okay if you think about it, but
You think about it, you're fine.
not too long."
That thing will come apart, and it'll come apart in a hurry. It looks good
I'll
on the
tell
shelf,
you,
though.
I think that new truck is going to be my new favorite one. Just all the features with it. I think it's going to be my favorite one.
Yeah, I agree. I'm just looking at them all. They're all like fantastic.
Yeah, for sure.
I love them. Oh, and Brendan's still here. He had made a what? My local chocolate factory does a caramelized Rocky Road. Oof, that does sound good.
Mm.
Brendan had put the lights in his Lambo.
Oh yeah.
So I had that company contact me, and they wanted to send me a light kit to do a review on. So I'm like, yeah, sure. So that's what they said, we'll just pick any kit. So I picked the Lambo kit, but I still haven't received it yet. If it ever comes, I don't know. We'll see.
I'm sure it's coming from overseas, right?
Yeah, there's two of them. The two different companies got a hold of me, and both offered me kits. And the other kit that I got was actually for the Gauntlet. So we'll see. If they come, they come. If they don't, they don't. Not that big of a deal.
So Thetoadborg, you're pushing those windows in pretty easily. I know when I did mine, I struggled. Like, I found they flexed a lot when I tried to push them down, and so I had to push down at the base of them. You look like you're not having any trouble.
I mean, now that you say that, I'm gonna get nervous. That I'm probably gonna screw up.
No,
Why
you
don't you use that 10-pound weight you were using earlier?
seriously.
Like I said,
Tap it in.
I'm a gentle giant.
Oof! It blows the windows out the side.
I know, that's what I'm worried about now.
No, they go in. I just found putting my finger on the bottom and just pushing with that has helped out.
Yeah.
Snelena says, "Can you do a half a Christmas tree laying down for the back of the pickup truck like it's from the tree farm?" You know, I bet you could take any of those trees that come with the Winter Village sets and just modify them a bit pretty easily.
Or
that one. There you go. Just take I bet that would be perfect.
I think so. It's 22 centimeters, so 8.66 inches. 8 inches would be, yeah. I mean, that's.
Yeah, Tommy, you're right. I don't know why I question the professional modular builder. He's doing good though. It's a beaut, Clark. Looking beautiful.
There's an RV. You don't go fall in love with her now. It's kind of funny. Like I just looked at my pile of pieces that we had left over from the little shoe,
Mm-hmm.
and then look at the pile of pieces you had left over from the big shoe.
So that's the same, yeah.
About the same. Yeah, it's like more. What did Tommy say? That Ford Raptor is a day one build for me as well. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Because I think that one, and correct me if I'm wrong, but that one is very much like the RSR. It's a hollowed out unit. Like it's not like it's not going to be like the Lambo and the Bugatti.
I need to see the scale because I feel like it's going to be.
I'm just going off price point.
Yeah, price point. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just don't know if it's going to be. I have to look at what size the tires are. Like, is it going to be as big as the Defender, or is it going to be bigger?
I bet you it's close to Defender size.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
I wish it was minifig scale. Otherwise, I'd get it.
Yeah, minifig scale. Then I could sell it at the dealership that I haven't built yet.
I was kind of looking for a truck like that.
Yeah.
For my BMOC.
Yeah.
There wasn't one
Yeah.
I could find. Right.
$250 there. So that the Raptor's $250, Elena? Like $250 there, I think. I thought it was 160 or something, or I can't remember now. How much is it in the States?
150, 140. I can't remember.
They do have a Speed Champion Raptor set. If you do have $150 laying around, yeah.
Oh, it's $100
For the Raptor?
for the Raptor. Yeah.
That's why I'm saying that it turns into a RSR kit. It's a shell. Bearded Brick Builder. How many sets are we getting July 1st? One. I don't even know.
Are we talking August 1st?
August 1st. July 1st, I got one set.
Ooh, yeah, that's a good question. It's a good question. I know I think right now there's 7 or 8 on my wish list that come out on August 1st. I don't know that I'll get them all day one because, some of those, they go on sale at at a Target or a Walmart, and I don't have to have them day one, but the Guardianship for sure, I think, is a day one for me.
Yeah.
The there's a couple of Star Wars ones. I don't know if I'll get Bad Batch Shuttle day one, but probably.
I think I'm looking at Guardianship and Bad Batch Day 1.
Oh, the Darth Vader meditation chamber. I'll get that day 1 as well.
That one might be the one I wait on a little bit.
Really?
Yeah. I don't know. Who knows? I'd say that now, but when I'm there August 1st, it's probably a different story.
Yeah, for sure. It'd be like supermarket sweep, right? Just throw
Yeah.
it all in.
So it was funny because for those of you who don't know, like, in Alberta, we opened up July 1st, basically no restrictions. And so there was a little bit of, I was talking to my buddy who works at one of the Lego stores, manages the Southgate one there, and he was saying, yeah, he wasn't 100% sure of what it was going to be like July 1st because first day of no restrictions, and is everybody going to just go ballistic and be out there and doing their thing? And so he wasn't sure how busy the store was going to be. So being that it was a holiday here, I went to the West Ed store first because they actually opened up at 10 o'clock. Yeah. So I thought, well, just because I had some other stuff that I had to get done. So I went to West Ed. Really, by the time the doors opened at the store, the store filled up pretty fast, but there was, I don't know, maybe 15 people or 20 people in line. That was it.
Yeah.
And then I went on the way back from there, I thought, well, I need to stop because I know that I have these projects on the go. I need to stop by Southgate store to see if they had any bricks that I needed. And I went into there and there was no lineup whatsoever. It was literally just walk in and I got there right before it opened because they didn't open till noon. So I got there right before they opened and I was like fourth or fifth in line sort of thing. So it wasn't horrific, but this was really this and the Disney Castle, which we've already discussed that.
Yeah.
I'm not 100% sold on it. I think if it had minifigures and more of an interior to it, I'd probably be over it. It's a glorious piece to look at from the outside, but I don't know if this is me being selective for once.
Yeah.
So, but that being said, the sets that are coming out August 1st are more into the collector market. There's Star Wars and the Marvel.
And it's a Sunday.
And it's a Sunday, so a lot more people will be there, yeah.
You're going to have big crowds.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't read what that says. The Raptor is 17 long, 6 tall, and 8 wide, according to Lego. 1,300 pieces and $99.99 US. Snowline said 140 in Canada. That's what leads me to believe that it would be very much like the RSR.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's more of a shell.
Brickman says, I need a gap year from Lego. How about a gap month? I'd even take a gap month.
Yeah. Well, and that, some of the things, it's very hit and miss on some of the stuff. Like even, Jason and his Bugle here. And even around here, the Bugle, when it came out, didn't sell out here.
Yeah.
It was on the shelf forever. It is now sold out and tougher to get and that sort of stuff. But it's just weird.
Bearded Brick Builder says, what do we think of the Mandalorian Star Wars sets? So the Gideon's Light Cruiser is a pass for me. I am 100% all in on the duel on Mandalore and the Mandalorian Starfighter. Both of those I will definitely get probably day 1.
I want to say I'll pass, but I don't know. It'll be one of those things. Once I see it, I'll make my decision. But usually the Star Wars stuff I usually grab anyway.
Yeah, Snowlina, I don't know if July is going to be a gap month, though, because Seinfeld's going to come out and the Gunship might come out as well. So I think both of those are going to be day 1 buys for me.
Yeah. Yeah.
Which they got
it. Interesting to see what happens with that Gunship for sure.
It will be.
If they do it. Like that's the
And maybe it's August. I don't know. You would think. I think rumors said it was going to be late July, but it could be August.
I don't know. I just hate when they do that because it gives no one chance. Like if someone had to plan for that, I remember like when I was first getting going in this, and I was working off a pretty tight budget. If you had to plan for any of that, you're screwed because it's not coming, it's not coming, it's not coming. So now you saved all your pennies and you've made a decision that you're going to get all this stuff August 1st, and then all of a sudden, bloop, here's a $400, $500 gunship.
Yeah.
Well, crap.
Bearded Brick Builder gunship's $350 US.
Mm-hmm.
And Tommy wants to know what your gunship count is at now.
If you include the Wookiee one, 5.
You got to include the Wookiee one.
5. Then 5 is the number. Yeah.
Brickman says Seinfeld most anticipated set aside from the Titanic. And see, I'm going to be a pass on the Titanic.
Yeah, Titanic's a tough one. It's going to be a large build, and I think it'd be a very cool display piece over top of a fireplace or something like that. But I don't know.
Yeah, it'll be a hard one to display, most certainly.
It's too large of a build, in my opinion.
Shaw says, I don't think the gunship will be on the shelves till the September.
Yeah, but then when is the you've got I suppose the AT-AT's supposed to be Black Friday, so I guess it could be September, and they do typically do a Star Wars release in September.
Yeah, so it's a possibility. The best thing is if you're struggling for it, save your pennies.
Yeah, for sure.
I think it's going to be a drop, and it's just going to happen, and away they go. You know what I mean? So
yeah. The good thing about those builds, though, is the UCS ones stay on the shelf for a while.
Mm-hmm.
So
yeah, it's a fickle market, right? Like
yeah,
not like you're going to go out and buy Johnny a $500, $600 set that he's going to play with. Like they're not even play sets at that point anymore. They're literally art.
Yep.
Like let's try to talk at the same time. Wayne and McMurray on Letterkenny. Yeah. Oh, Brickman, that's a good idea. That's a great idea, actually. It's got an old fish tank for the Titanic.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
So, speaking of fish tanks, there's the Ideas fish tank that is going to be part of one of the next rounds of the Bricklink sets, back full circle to Bricklink sets. So, what are the next ones on that designer program that people are interested in getting, the next rounds of them? I was looking at it. Nathan, my oldest son, and I were kind of just sitting down looking at them. And I think there's a couple that are really, the fish tank's one of them. I like that one better than the 3-in-1 that Lego's releasing. Again, another August 1st here in North America. But I like that fish tank they did. I like the observatory, and then there's one more that was like, oh, I gotta have that. Can't remember.
Was it out of the Idea stuff or
the Bricklink designer program?
Oh, Winter Chalet.
Winter Chalet was good, but it wasn't a must-have for me.
I'll have to see on the price point of the diner. I'll have to look at that. But that's
the diner one looked okay. The bowling alley looked okay.
Diner's the only one I really have my eyes on.
Oh, and it says Seinfeld coming July 21st.
Yep, that was the rumor, I know. So is that official? Have they revealed it, Peshwa?
I believe he's he may be an employee.
Oh, insider information.
Insider information, yeah.
Seasons in Time looked cool. Working Waterfall wasn't really for me. I'm gonna have to look it up now. There was one that really caught my eye.
Yeah.
Was it that steampunk one?
I'll tell you, it was not the Legend of the Bionicle one.
Yeah. There's like a steampunk one. It's like no, it's not the Emporium. It's
Sorry, he used to be a Lego Insider, so he said he quit. When did you quit?
Oh, the Mountain Windmill. That's it. The Mountain Windmill. I'm Dutch, so gotta have a windmill.
He loves gold.
That one looks really good.
He's a really good roller skater as well. You know the dude.
I think that one will pair well with the blacksmith, actually. Mountain Windmill. That was it. The Wild West Studios one looks really good too.
Yeah.
There's a lot. There's obviously it's going to depend on how much they screw up the release and how they're priced, but Jason, the modular construction site's another good one. You already got one, obviously. But.
Yeah, I saw that, but then like ever since I got the crane, I'm like, do I really need it?
Yeah. And Brickman says he's enjoying the chat. Very, very chilled. That's all we do here. It's relaxed. It's just I could grab something else to build, but I'm being lazy. I could give you guys a sneak peek at the subway tracks, I guess.
You should do that.
I'd have to pick it up, carry it, move the shoe. Oh, wait, shoe.
Who moves the shoe, honestly? Honestly.
Honestly. So it's a little bit big. But here are the two base plates. And yeah. So this will be the platform right here. And then obviously the tracks. And then this will be the backboard. So I'll have advertising going across the back section. And on the front section, there'll be the openings that you can look through and see the train just sitting on the track sort of thing. So
Be awesome.
and then I got to do a third one. What's that?
You're going to light it all up, I assume.
Yeah, for sure. And then the third one will be, there'll be another base plate, another 48 by 48. That's what Avengers Tower sits on. That'll go on the end of this guy. And then the subway will be underneath all three of them.
Yes, as it should.
Yeah. So it's coming together. It's actually pretty strong. Like I don't even have it fully built yet, and it's pretty rigid already. So
Jane Doe's headed out. See you, Jane Doe. Take care.
Jane Doe, you're out of here?
And Michelle is here. Hello, Michelle.
Hello, Michelle, and congratulations is in order.
Congrats, Michelle. Kevin Brickman wants to know, what's your oldest set?
Oh, nothing that I have out here right now, but I have all my old space sets still, like from when I was a kid. Oh, I was going to grab this other one. I have everything put away in boxes. And then this is the combine
Awesome.
that my daughter and I built. Put together. Needs a good dusting, but yeah, this was a fun build.
Sounds awesome.
Just a little repair here. But yeah, I love this thing. It was cool, super cool.
Michelle did not have good luck at the Lego store. Oh, that's a shame,
Oh.
Michelle. Did you pick anything up, Michelle?
Josh said, yeah, he left Lego, but he's going back. Can't stay away. Attaboy. What's going on here? do some redesign. There we go. Well, the farmer's still even in there. I left him in there. He's drinking his coffee, driving his combine. I don't know if you can see him in there or not. Chilling out. I love the Everyone is Awesome set because it's the first set Edith actually built. Yeah, and that's the thing. That's part of it, like I was saying, is just the memories of it or what brings you in. That, like my space shuttle set that's over there, I don't want to dig it out because I got it behind a whole bunch of stuff, but it's the memories of that stuff. Brickman, is that a John Deere? No, they made it green and white. If they would have been all green, I'm sure John Deere would have come after them and wanted a little bit of money.
Michelle said they were out of stock for Speed Champions, which is all she really wanted. Check your Walmarts, Michelle. They started popping up now.
Fully stocked here.
They're on the Walmarts around here. I've seen them. They're on like stack outs in the middle of the aisle. They're not actually in the Lego aisle.
Correct. That was the same thing here. When you'd go there, like I picked them up early, they weren't anywhere near the Lego section. They were down another aisle. It was weird.
Yeah. Because that's one thing I noticed at the Mall of America Lego store. They also did not have all the Speed Champions in stock. They didn't have the Corvette because I was going to get that one.
Yeah. I don't have any. All my old space stuff isn't out here, but I had to find a whole bunch of it, and I had to buy a couple pieces here and there because some of it was missing. But I've got it all completed and in boxes. I've always been a hoarder of all my toys. Like I keep them, and packed away.
Yeah.
My Hot Wheels stuff. I've got tons and tons of Hot Wheels and micro machines. Oh man. Makes me want to be a kid again. Except for they come out with cooler stuff like this. Man, could you imagine if we had this when we were kids? Better yet, we have it now when we're 40. The old step.
I'm glad because obviously you can't get any of this stuff when you're a kid, but when you're an adult, you can.
Yeah. True story. Well, even there was
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
a friend of mine said, they said, hey, we're going to get rid of all our kids' Lego and stuff. And they had a fair amount of fairly decent stuff. It was mostly city stuff and what have you. But, yeah, they had all this stuff, and the kids just basically, they put it together once, tore it all apart, threw it in a bag.
Yeah.
And that was it.
So, Michelle, they are probably sitting on a custom stack out right in the middle of one of the main aisles.
Yep.
I didn't see them in my Lego aisle either. I just happened to be walking along and I saw they have a special Speed Champ stack out, and then they have those bulk brick stack outs that come with a special bag right back to back in my store. But check an end cap or check out in the middle of the aisle because I guarantee they have them. They're just stacked out somewhere.
Yeah. Well, I went to Walmart. I went to yesterday looking for some Black Series stuff. They tons of it. Tons of stuff installed. Yeah.
I will not. I lost count of how many Targets and Walmarts we stopped at on the road this week, but it was probably over 15 each. Like, hey kids, you got to go to the bathroom because there's a Target.
See if I can grab it.
You turn it into a kid. Say, kids, you need to make sure we go to the bathroom every 6 minutes so we find another Target.
I got that bag from that one.
Yeah.
That pretty cool bag. I like it.
Oh, what was that?
I'll tell you, that was from those bulk sets at Walmart. It's a Walmart.
Oh.
exclusive.
One of the classics.
You say that every 6 minutes, but in Minnesota, that's the home of Target. There is a Target every 6 minutes,
6
literally.
minutes, yeah.
And yes, the missus was she was actually okay with it. She was a good sport about it, surprisingly.
Yeah, that's funny. That is funny. I checked all the end caps and they weren't there. So try again another time. Yeah, that sucks. But I've been there before. It's like me every time I walk down the aisle looking for Black Series now. My shoulders are already dropped. I'm just kind of like, oh. Jeff did actually message me the other day. He found, I can't remember what he said. He found a, where is it? There he is. And it was at Walmart, so they got some stock. Oh, I can't view the video or the picture anymore. He was able to get bow and crosshair
Really?
at Walmart. Yeah.
I haven't seen any of the Bad Batch ones show back up at Walmart since I found them once. Because I need to get another Hunter, because mine has a bad grip on the box.
Did it fall? Is that one of the ones that fell?
Yeah.
Oh.
But that one fell out of my hands when I was trying to carry 5 of them down the stairs.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah. I do recall that.
But I saw apparently some of the August ones are showing up in Walmarts already.
Oh, really?
Some of the newer ones, yeah.
Oh, wow. Rebecca said went to the local Big W and wanting the 3-in-1 castle, but the lady walked out with an entire trolley overflowing with them. Speed Champions and classic boxes. Yikes. I asked my kids if you want to go to the toy aisle, and Audrey always replies with, "But Mom, you have enough Lego." Yeah, it's funny when I don't know what I would do if I walked down there and someone had a cart full of Black Series.
Oh, I'd
I
be
might
mad.
get rolled in the parking lot.
Yeah, I might find them.
Had no chance. So, Lane, Rebecca, do you need me to find you 1 or 3? No.
She knows a guy or girl.
If you know the guy or a girl that knows a thing or two about a thing or two. Well, where you at, Dave? Is that second floor all done?
I'm working on the billboard thing right now.
Oh, yeah. Left or right? Can do it either way.
Whatever way it's going to tell me, I suppose.
So it'll be left side if you're staring at the building.
Yeah. Oh, shoot. Now I got to do all these stickers.
More stickers, yeah.
not the greatest at stickers. That one didn't go in too bad, actually.
So, Kev, you still got your sticker guy working on the custom ones for your Bugle?
Yep.
I can't wait to see that. That'd be awesome.
Yeah, I was just trying to figure out, because I've got
Crushing it.
on the front there'll be the big billboard, the smaller billboard,
Yeah,
the wraparound billboard, and jeez, sorry. On the back side, there's the J. Jonah Jameson thing, and so I got to get something for up there as well that I'll have to, because I don't want them to be the same, right? And then inside the building, I have a whole bunch of TV monitors to do. So I can have different stories playing on the TVs inside as well.
yeah, perfect. You're gonna need a couple for your subway too, I think.
Yeah, for sure. For sure, yeah. And then I just have to come up with some different stuff and get them to add that. And yeah.
What are you smirking about, buddy?
Oh, there's a couple people on Zoom currently, and
Yeah.
one of them's been drinking, I guess, and building. So
Yeah.
yeah. So I propped the Zoom up there. Like, how are you doing this? This magic that you do.
Well, it's getting a little close to dinner time here.
Yeah, me too. Getting real close. So you just got the billboards, and then the second floor is done, Jace?
Yeah, I'm just putting it on now. There we go.
Perfect.
Yeah, now I'm gonna start bag 9 here soon once I get some supper.
Bag 9. Let me just go to this right here. Oops. Where did I want? That's what I needed. So yeah, maybe we should call it a stream. What did Brick say? Brickman. Yeah, lady cleaned out the. I think that's supposed to be effing, but epping Big W yesterday. Did you see what Rebecca put on the Instagram the other day? How she really liked my mom or whatever. Your mom was looking
No,
awesome.
I didn't see that.
And she meant to put mock, but it corrected it to mum. Pretty funny.
That was back to Lego Masters before we cut off. That was another epic part when when Hamish brings his mom on.
Oh yeah. Oh my god.
And then G spends a little too much time hugging her.
Yeah. Oh, sorry, Snowlena corrected. Epping is a real Big W store. That's even better. Now I'm going to be using that word all the time.
I read it the same way that you did.
Yeah. Epping is the new effing. Oh, that's pretty funny. Yeah. I'm glad that Michelle actually put a little bit of time in before because normally when she jumps on, I'm just getting off. Or like the other day, I felt so bad because like I had to get going, and I'm like, okay, I got to get going, and then all of a sudden, she finally gets into the Zoom call, and I'm like, I got to go, and she's like, is it me? I'm like, no. Like, oh man, it's funny.
Yeah. I got halfway done with the Bugle, I suppose.
You knocked that thing out, man. That's pretty impressive, actually. Because what are we? We're 3 hours 44 minutes, but we've been talking for a while. I can't remember when we did the Bugle.
We were about there at the 5-hour mark, I think.
Yeah,
I feel like.
yeah. So, yeah, you did good.
Yeah.
Hammering it down.
I mean, plus we also started with the small promo
Yeah,
show.
Yeah.
the wee shoe. The wee little shoe. Is there a red brick inside there? No. Ugh, epic fail, Lego. Epic fail.
Only the best is good enough.
Yeah, only the best is good enough. But yeah, thanks guys for being here today. Thanks for everything. Thanks for the views and the likes and the definitely the chat. Muchly appreciated.
Yeah,
Yeah.
great stream. Really
Yeah.
appreciate it.
Yeah, was
Thanks
fun.
for being here, Jason, and Tanner as always.
Of course.
So yeah, that's what it's about. Just kind of chilling out, building, having some fun, good talk, discuss what Lego screwed up this week, and
I'll tell you what they didn't screw up. They didn't screw up this shoe.
no,
Right?
they did not screw up this shoe.
Fantastic job.
Jason, you buying one now? You getting one? You gonna get a shoe?
I saw it at the store, and I did think it didn't look too bad. It looked pretty good, but we'll see. That would
It
be
is good.
future, like maybe next year or December or sometime.
Yeah, it'll be around for a bit, so I don't
Yeah.
think unless it's one of those ones that disappears, like boom, gone. But
Yeah, you should probably just get it just in case.
I think I have to get another one tomorrow, unless I find bricks. If I find bricks, they're going to consume me because I
Yeah.
really want to get this LRT or the subway done. I keep calling it LRT. But yeah, thanks guys. Thanks everybody for being here. Appreciate it, and we'll see you soon.
Yeah, take care, everybody.
Bye.